In one horse open sleigh. Fuck my fucking life all the fucking way. That's a good song, actually. Oh, Lord. I don't know if anybody else is live. I don't think anybody else is live. But you guys are going to keep me company while I wrap some gifts. I got to find my scissor. That's right. Where the fuck did I see my scissor? Somebody always steals my scissor. Does that happen to anybody else in their house? Somebody always steals my fudging scissors. There it is. I got lefty scissors, right? Because the righty scissors don't work for me. You know, that's really funny because I just mopped my floor. I'm looking now and I didn't really do the best job. But I just realized I should probably use my counter. I gotta hide because I usually do this on my living room floor. But since Ovi is here, he's definitely gonna get in the way. So I had to lock myself in my kitchen. But I got this big counter. I think I'm gonna use this. Hey, purse snob. I got you a purse. No, just kidding. Um, Dude, this is the worst part. I thought I had till Friday this week, right? Then I come to find out, oh no, my son has no school on Friday. I'm like, you gotta fucking be kidding. I was freaking out. I'm like, oh my God. That just ruined my whole week. Meanwhile, half my stuff is upstairs. Half my stuff is downstairs, and you guys all know makeup monster don't like. Why am I talking in third person? Makeup monster don't like going in the fucking basement with the crickets. So the tape that I bought is downstairs, and I don't know. So I got a little bit of tape left on one roll. I'm just gonna go with it. Oh my God. I have to get this done today because tomorrow I have to go to his school. You know, I don't fucking care about my kid or anything like that. I don't like my kid, right? According to Laura, I hate my kid. But yeah, you know, such an asshole. Good morning, good morning. So yeah, you guys, I figure keep me company. Let me have some gifts. I'm gonna do as much as I can today, and then tomorrow I'll do the rest. And my husband's so stupid. So my son has hockey practice on Friday, and I'm thinking, good, like that's like a good like 2-3 hours that if I don't go, I have time to do more of this. So yesterday the coach is like, I'm thinking of canceling the practice on Friday. My husband's like, yeah, definitely cancel it. And I'm like, Chris, shut the fuck up. I'm like, shut up. They can use that 2 hours when nobody's home. The other, he's gonna have to either that or bring him. What day is Christmas? It's Sunday. Oh my God. This is so much work. So much fucking work. And then we don't even get credit for it. That's the part that kills me. We go through all this shit. We don't even get the credit for it. They should have made it Mrs. Santa Claus delivers the gifts, at least, right? Because men, they don't fucking do anything. What the fuck do men do except for run out at the last minute and buy gifts for you? That's all they have to do. Men don't have to do a fucking thing. And then a guy, big fat guy, gets credit for all the work that we moms put in for this shit. Ugh, it's infuriating. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of infuriating if you think about it. At least make it Mrs. Santa Claus so that it's somewhat realistic, okay? I don't even know how kids believe this shit. Make it somewhat realistic. At least make the woman be the one who does everything, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, no help either, Ms. Lee. My husband don't do nothing. I do everything, which fine, he works. You know what I'm saying? So I should do everything. Like I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, it's a little infuriating sometimes that we don't get the credit for all the work we do. We don't get the credit. That's all right. Listen, I got a lot better because years ago, I would be up like until 3 a.m. Christmas Eve, like wrapping still. So I've definitely gotten better. That's what I just told my husband, Amanda. I'm like, dude, the big gift, that's going to be from us. All right. So we at least get some credit here. We need some credit. that's pretty much what we do here. I feel bad. I shouldn't even complain because I only have one kid. I can't even imagine wrapping gifts for like 6 kids like Manda's doing, you know, or 2 kids or fucking 3 kids. But I do get my son a lot because I only have one kid, you know. He gets a lot of shit. He's a little spoiled. Mm-mm. I will say my husband, he'll pick out some things. He'll get maybe like 1 or 2 gifts, but I do mostly everything, which is fine, you know. It's fine. The worst thing though is wrapping clothes because you have to like put them in a box. Ugh. And I got a lot of clothes this year. Tissue paper, the whole 9 yards. I'm like, why do I do this to myself? But it's all good. It's all good. I need some wax melts. I need some smells in this house. I hated the years my husband was deployed. Yeah, that I can't imagine. All I need my husband to do is just get him out of the house, you know? Just keep him out of the fucking house. That's all. I thought he hid all the Christmas presents the other day, but you guys want to hear what I did yesterday? So I go to, Jesse had practice. So my girlfriend calls me up before practice. She's like, hey, you want to take a ride to Costco with me? So I was like, yeah. She's like, we'll drop the kids off and we'll go to Costco. So I'm like, yeah, right. You know what? I haven't been to Costco in years, dude. Years. Since Jesse was a baby. So I was like, you know what? I was thinking of maybe getting a membership. The only problem is I don't have room in my pantry like for Costco stuff. Like I don't know where people store that shit because my house is just not big enough for Costco shit. I have no extra space anywhere. So I'm like maxed out on space in my house, storage space at least. So yeah, so I'm like, sure, I'll take a ride, So I didn't really see anything. Didn't have much, for kids, but I did see the book, The Diary of the Wimpy Kid, and my son asked for that, so I got it, right? The newest one. And I'm such an asshole. I put it in my car, my husband drove him home yesterday, so like I put it in the car and I totally forgot to take it out. So he gets in the car this morning and he starts moving things around. And he's like, oh, wow, Diary of the Wimpy Kid. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, oh, I forgot to give that to you. I was like, oh, my God, are you serious? I'm such an idiot. I totally forgot to take it out of my car last night. Sam's Club. Yeah, they're all the same. Sam's Club. I used to go to Costco and BJ's, but when Jesse was a baby, because I got his formula from there. But then, like, once he stopped drinking formula, I haven't been back. And I never renewed my membership with them. So I would love to shop there. I mean, they do have really good deals. Like yesterday, my friend, she bought a couple of gift cards and I was like so confused because they had like $100 gift card for, let's just say, PlayStation, but it only cost $80. So like you're saving $20 on a gift card. So I thought that was pretty good deal. What is this? Like, what is this wrapping paper? Is it like reversible or some shit? It's got like a print on the inside. I wonder why it's so fucking expensive. Do you guys feel like everything was like 10 times more expensive this year? It's just me and my hubby now, so bulk buying isn't worth it. Well, that's the whole thing. Like, I don't know if I need that much food in my house at any given time. One thing I do want to get, I was going to ask you guys yesterday because I know a bunch of you guys have these things. So I was actually going to put up a community post and maybe you guys could just tell me now if you have these. I was looking into getting an air fryer. How many people in here have them? And which one do you have? Because everybody's talking about air fryers. I was in Target the other day and I'm looking at them and I'm like, oh my God, this is so fucking overwhelming because they're so like when the air fryer came out, it was just like the ones that had the little draw with the handle, but now they got ones that look like fucking ovens and rotisseries and all this other shit. And my whole thing is that I want to get rid of my I still have like I'm old school over here. I still have a toaster oven, right? Like I feel like that's kind of like not a necessity anymore since they came out with like convection ovens, and then I have a regular toaster because like my impression is with the convection oven is that you really don't have to wait for it to heat up, like the same way you do with a regular oven. So I'm like, I don't really need that. But I feel like, can the air fryer replace the toaster oven? Like, You know what I'm saying? Like, say if you wanted to warm up like a slice of pizza or something, like, can you put that in the air fryer, like an Elio's pizza? Like, does that go in the air fryer? Toss the toaster oven, yeah. I have the Ninja toaster oven air fryer. Okay. See, like, I don't know which one I want. I don't know if I want the little pull-out one, that you just throw everything in the little, like, tray, the drawer with the handle, like the Ninja one, or what? I want hold on a second. It's gonna be cold here on Christmas. Yeah, Ben, it's supposed to be freezing here. Air fryer is way better. Um, Everything goes in the air fryer. You can even bake in them. But you can't fit that much in them. Like, what are you gonna bake in there? Because they're so small. Can't bake like a cake or anything in there, you know? Maybe some cookies. I have an air fryer, I never use it. He likes hold on a second. My son makes his sweet potato fries with it. Well, that's it. Like, I'm just looking for it for this reason here. I'm not looking to cook like entire fucking dinners in there and shit. It's gonna be more of like a snack producer, okay? Because like my son comes home from school every day and he's starving. So, and we have to run out the door and he'll ask me, like, can we stop somewhere? And I'm like, no, I don't have time. So I just want something that I can just, like throw some chicken nuggets in there real quick or some French fries or just like mozzarella sticks, let's just say. Just like a something to just cook something really quick for him so that I can make it and I don't have to fucking get out pots and pans and dishes and you know what I'm saying? Just throw it in there and fucking it's out and throw it on a paper plate and he can take it with him if he wants to. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm not looking to make like, fucking gourmet dinners in there by any means. You guys know I hate cooking. I really do. I hate cooking. I mean, it's not that I would never use it for dinners, but just for snack purposes mainly is what I'm looking for. Make sure you get the paper liners for the bottom. Oh, okay. You do most things, but it isn't so big. So if you can't do, yeah, like I'm not looking to do like whole dinners in there, but like snack things, like if I want to make my son chicken nuggets after school, that's really all I'm looking for. But I don't expect to be able to cook a whole entire meal in it, but I definitely think I should get one. I got mine for snacks. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, for snacks. I use it for everything. Corn on the cob. Ooh, corn on the cob in there. I love corn on the cob. See, like, yeah, should I get one that fits all that shit though? Like, some of them just look so small. I don't know. I'm like, and I don't have any room to like store it anywhere. So like, whatever I get, it's gonna replace my toaster oven and it's gonna stay on the counter. So whatever one it is, because I just don't have the room for, I just don't have the room to put it away anywhere. Some of my friends are like, yeah, like I just put it away. I'm like, yeah, well, you must have a bigger house than I do because, I don't have no storage in my house. Like, I was thinking of actually getting a smaller kitchen table at some point, and then like I have the wall that my table is against right now. I was thinking I should just get like a pantry, like what do they call those things? Almost like a china cabinet or something, and putting like extra storage there. I need like an IKEA designer to come over my house. You ever walk into like the IKEA kitchens and there's like so much like, cabinetry and storage in like a little tiny spot? I need that. I'm catching up. I have a Ninja Foodie air grill fryer and it's great. Yeah, see, that's what I need. I need to get that. I'm definitely going to look into them. See, this is when I wish my mom was around because I would be like, Mom, I need an air fryer. And my mom would go research fucking air fryers for me and then like find me the best one. You know what I'm saying? She'd probably buy it for me too. She'd be like, oh, I got me one and you one. Because my mom, she loved all that shit, like kitchen gadgets and shit. I'm kind of upset. She had every kitchen gadget you could possibly dream of, and I got rid of it. I went into, when I was in Costco yesterday, because really the last time I went to Costco was probably with my mom. So I was like, when I was in there, I was kind of getting all like sad, because I was like, oh my God, my mom would love this, like the food and everything. I don't know. Kind of sad. Because my mom used to shop at Costco all the time, dude. She had memberships to everything. She make Aunt Annie's soft pretzels. All right, so maybe I should get one. I should just get it. Right? What are they? They're not that expensive either, so. I don't use my toaster oven anymore. I haven't used it. Like, I don't like it. So I just want, it's just like gross. Like, I don't know. It's old. I've had it for like, trying to think. I've had my toaster oven for a long time. I don't know exactly how long, but it's been quite a while. But I got the best deal at the Lego store. I should plug it. My son would ever see this. Dude, I got my son the Statue of Liberty Lego, right? 1,685 pieces. I was like, he's going to be busy for a long time with this. That was my plan. He'll sit there and build this thing, and it'll keep him quiet. So that's how I shopped this year. I was like, what can I buy that'll keep him busy for the longest amount of time? Just kidding. You know, because I don't like my son at all. I don't like him. I don't care about him. According to Laura. Fucking asshole. I'm going to fucking throw that shit in her face every fucking time I can. Yeah, my son was actually watching that Lego show the other night. I don't think he watches it regularly, but he loves Legos. He's always loved Legos. He's definitely like... He's really good at them too, dude. I have to say, like, some kids, like, they need help and shit, but he's really good at, like, reading the directions, and I find them hard sometimes, and he breezes right through them, so he's very good at building things. But we have a Lego store in our mall, which is awesome because I go there every year, you know. They have tons of shit. And then when you go there, they give you free shit if you spend a certain amount, so... Like, if you join the Lego program, I hope they never close that place. I fucking love it. Does he save all this stuff? Not everything, Scaramouche. A lot of it he took apart when he was, like, younger, but he's been, some stuff. Depends on what it is, you know? Like, he just did the Adidas Lego, the shoe. It's pretty cool. It's like it's a shell top Adidas sneaker. And yeah, like that he saved, you know. So some stuff he takes apart though, you know. And then there's just like random Lego pieces. And I'm definitely not one of those moms that's like, put the Legos back in the box and you know, like it's all organized. Like that's not me. We just have like a bin with like all random Lego pieces in it because I'm not that mom. I see like all the other moms that they're like the kids play the games. And they're so organized. They put like all the pieces back in like the box. Like that doesn't happen in my house with my son. So he like fucking, that's why I don't buy him games anymore. Like the little games because he just loses everything. I'm going to definitely try her best air fryer aspects. No messy deep fryer, fast. And it's awesome when you use it with the oven and you have a large temperature difference. All right. I'm just looking more to like do, you know, frozen foods. I'm not like the fucking biggest foodie person, you know. Like I have 3 crock pots sitting downstairs just collecting dust because like I don't fucking even know what I'd use that for because I hate fucking cooking. So yeah. Keep looking out the window as if somebody's gonna like come in here. Man, one of my best memories is spending time at my aunt's house in SoCal because she had 2 older boys and boxes of Legos to mess with. Yeah, we got tons of Legos. I was disappointed. I usually get my wrapping paper at Target every year, but I was like really disappointed with their selection this year. I wasn't that mom either. I let them handle their stuff however they wanted. Yeah. No, I was a little anal about the Play-Doh though. I will say that. I was like, put it back. Like I turned into like a demon with the Play-Doh. I'm like, put it back in the container. Cause like that shit dries out and that's it. It's done. It's over. So I was a little bit anal with the friggin' Play-Doh shit. I feel like the Ninja products are no better than the store brands. I don't know, dude. My old neighbor used to glue the pieces together once it was built. That was so stupid. I mean, it is kind of stupid, but like the Adidas shoe, right? That thing falls apart so easy that I was actually thinking of gluing it together because like that's the kind of thing that like you build it and like you really don't take it apart. Like, what are you going to use those pieces for? So I don't know. So yeah, I get it. If you're building like a really big thing, then you know, like a cool thing that takes like hours to build, like this Statue of Liberty thing, like probably should be glued together. You know? I hate Play-Doh. Oh, I love Play-Doh. That was like one of my favorite things to play with when I was a kid. So I love it. I like the way it smells. I don't know. Play-Doh is the worst. My youngest can get it. My son was pretty good about putting it away. Like I told him, I'm like, it's gonna get dried up. So, you know. Oh, that's what I used to freak out about, the colors getting mixed together. I was like, don't mix them. Like, don't mix the colors. Oh, that fucking triggers the fuck out of me. Don't mix them. It looks like horrible. They look gross when they get mixed together. Yeah. He hasn't played with Play-Doh. In fact, I should probably throw it out because I have like tons of it sitting here taking room up in my little craft cabinet. My craft cabinet. Magnetic sand is fun, but I banned that from my house. That and slime. Slime is not allowed in my house, dude. Like, fuck slime and everything about it. That shit is fucking gets everywhere. The magnetic sand when Jesse was not a baby, but you know, like a toddler. That shit used to get everywhere. Is it magnetic sand? Is that what it's called? Whatever it is. That play sand. Oh my god, that shit used to get everywhere. So that got banned from my house, and so did slime. Any fucking slime. He's like brought slime home from school, and I'm like, get it out of here, dude. Get it out of my house. I hate it. It's so messy, and it sticks to everything. Ugh. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm like the worst mom, huh? I'm like, no slime, no fun in this house. I just hate cleaning fucking some of their shit that they bring home. Oh, this thing's cool. I don't even know what I bought, dude. I'm like, oh, when did I get this? Oh, shit. So I totally missed this the other day. Apparently, MGL showed up in Nonsense's chat. And I don't know how I missed that. Well, I do know how I missed it. I have a fucking life, and I just wasn't on YouTube for a little bit. But yeah, I was like, are you serious? So she doxes her. Now, I didn't know that either. So she doxes the shit out of Nonsense and then has the balls to show up in her chat. And like, I screenshot what she said because I had to go back and I had to log into my other account because, you know, she's a pussy and she has me blocked. So I couldn't see her in the chat. But I go in the chat, right? And the first thing she says, the first thing this fucking 48-year-old woman says in Nonsense's chat, you guys ready for this? I'm better than you. No, I'm sorry. I have more than you. That's the first thing her fucking tiny brain could come up with. Her shallow, tiny brain could come up with. And I'm like sitting there thinking, like, more what? More fat? More people that don't like you? More Botox? That's what Nonsense said. You know what I'm saying? More ex-friends? More haters on YouTube? More embarrassing videos of yourself acting like a fool? You know what I'm saying? Like, more what? Like, and then it's like, when I see shit like that, I almost feel sorry for her. And I shouldn't. But I almost do because I'm like, dude, like, that's what you think is important in life. You know, you have more than somebody. I don't know exactly what she means by more, you know, more money. Okay. Money don't buy you happiness, girl. Haven't you ever heard that fucking saying? Clearly, you know what I'm saying? Clearly, yeah, more delusion, more lonely fucking holidays. Like, what is it? What do you have more of? And I'm like thinking in my head, like, that's what you like. I feel sorry for her that she thinks that that's like the most important thing. Like that's the first thing she can do to compare herself to somebody. But I'll tell you what she doesn't have. more of. She doesn't have more of an education probably than nonsense. She doesn't have more integrity. She doesn't have more personality. She doesn't have more talent than most people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so what? You have more money than some people. You're not even, by any stretch of the imagination, is she rich. I wouldn't even consider her rich, right? She's, if I had to put her somewhere, right, class-wise, I'd say that she's upper middle class, okay? I know people that have fucking 10 times nicer houses than her, 10 times more money than her, nicer cars. You know what I'm saying? And they don't act anything like her. They don't act like her. They don't talk like her. But I'm like, so what though? Like, that's the first thing you think to say to somebody. Like, that just tells me a lot about you and where your brain is at. That the first thing you could think to yourself is, I have more than you. Then she writes, what was the other thing she writes? I'm better than you. Or some shit like that. And I'm like, dude, this woman's 48 years old and she still hasn't figured out what's important in life. Like, isn't that kind of sad? I don't know. I find it kind of sad. I do. Because I'm like, that's what you fucking think is important. Is like to say to somebody. Like, out of all the things you could have jumped in that chat and said, that's what your fucking brain goes to. I have more than you. I was like, wow, bro. We are losers is what she said also. Yeah. And then then she's like, I'm out to dinner. And I'm thinking, oh, well, you must be real busy out to dinner because like you're sitting out to dinner probably by yourself because we know your family doesn't do anything with you, which is also sad in and of itself. And you know what I'm saying? And you're sitting on YouTube. This is what you're doing while you're out to dinner. This is your choice to do while you're out to dinner is sit on YouTube because you're fucking addicted to it. And you can't go anywhere without fucking going on YouTube, dude. I mean, shit, she can't even take a piss without being on YouTube. So, fuck, I hate when wrapping paper does this. Oh my God, this is so annoying. You know when it like shreds when you're trying to like just slide the scissors through? But I'm like, oh my God, dude, like, I almost just feel sorry for her when she says shit like that. Cause it's so, I mean, not only is it just so cringy, it's like embarrassing. Like, it's sad. It's like, dude, you're fucking sad. You're sad. If that's what's important to you, you're extremely sad. Yeah, I don't think anybody's as miserable as she is. Nonsense. Like, I truly don't believe she's happy with anything in her life, So what? You have all that stuff, right? And she's admitted to being on antidepressants, okay? And not that there's nothing wrong with taking those if you need them. I'm not judging anybody. My whole point is, right? She tries to make it like having money is like, the key to happiness. And it makes you better than people, apparently, right? Because she said that in the chat. She said, I'm better than you. And I'm like, but clearly you're not happy. Clearly there's still something lacking in your life, even though you have everything. So you have a bunch of, really think about this, right? You have a bunch of fucking bags, pocketbooks, okay, with fucking names on them. Really? That's what makes you happy in life? Like, that's what makes you fucking truly happy? Because I know a lot of people that have that shit and it doesn't make them happy. It's just they have that shit. But like at the end of the day, take the name off. It's still just a bag. Still just a fucking bag that you put shit in. You throw tampons in there. You know what I'm saying? Not used ones, hopefully. Although for her, I don't know. That's kind of questionable. She might do some shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like pack of gum. Like what's so special about that at the end of the day? The name, right? Because the function of it is still the same. It still does the same. It still does the same thing as my fucking, Michael Kors bag or my Coach bag or my Calvin Klein bag, or my Nike bag. It all does the same shit. It's the same fucking function at the end of the day. So that's what makes you happy in life is having like a fucking pair of shoes with a name on it. Like that's the most important thing to you, even before your children. Because I'm thinking she can't be talking about nonsense, has children. So she can't be talking about children, right? Because like that's not what she means. She has to mean money and things, right? And that's like that's how she defines herself, is through those things. And I'm like, that's fucking sad, dude. Like right there, I feel bad for her that she thinks that that's like what the, like, I feel bad that that's what defines her and makes her feel important and special in this world. Like, that's fucking sad. You poor thing. You poor fucking thing. I don't care about purses and shit. Listen, dude, it's nice to have nice things. Like, I'll never knock somebody for having nice things. What the fuck is that? How did that fucking thing? Are you fucking kidding me? What is this? Hold on a second. Is that a squished bug? I don't know what the fuck that is. Get off my bag! Dude, how are these bugs still in my fucking garage? Oh my god, no, I don't want to touch anything. Oh, this wasn't fucking hurt. You know, like, I don't know. I just, like, feel bad for her. I think that her life is extremely fucking sad. You know? I think her life is extremely sad. Extremely sad. Pathetic, actually. That she, like, I'm like, oh my god, that was the first thing that she could come up with to say to nonsense. Like, that's kind of, it's kind of funny, but it's also kind of sad. She's like, I have more than you. Like a fucking child. Like a 16-year-old. Like, me. I think it's because I honestly think, right? I hate to like judge people in this way, but like think of psychology, right? A lot of the things that we do as adults come from like our childhood, things that happened or didn't happen in our childhood, right? So if you grew up having nothing your whole entire life, right? When you grew up in, let's just say like, I mean, it doesn't happen to everybody, but you know, my parents and some people in my family grew up poor. Okay. My mom was one of 6 kids. They grew up in the fucking projects, you know, in Brooklyn, and they didn't have shit. They didn't have a pot to piss in. They were happy kids, you know, they all talk about having a happy childhood. So, I mean, I don't know if there's a little delusion in that, but you know, when they got older and they got able to afford their own things, like some of them might have got a little, you know, carried away, but you know, somebody who grew up maybe not having those things and then having them, it might serve more importance later in life. But like none of those things are her things. That's what's so funny about it, right? All the things, all the more that she says that she has, that she brags about, they aren't her things. She didn't earn those things. Her house is her husband's house. Just like my house is my husband's house. But here's the difference. I don't go around bragging about, you know, my stuff and say, ooh, I got a better house than you. My house is small, dude. It's a humble house, dude. We live modestly, you know, my husband and I. We don't live beyond our means. We never did, you know? So the difference is like, you know, she's going around bragging. And it's like, you're bragging about things that you didn't even fucking earn yourself, that aren't even yours. You know, if you weren't married to your husband, you wouldn't have any of that shit. You know, and you can fool us all you want, but those of us that were around years ago, okay, before she started making money, because you guys got to keep this in mind. Molly Golightly never made really that much money on YouTube until recently. When she started covering, I want to say, when did she start getting like a lot more subscribers? Like recently, maybe like with the Summer Wells case or like one of those cases. What was the case she covered before that? Cash Gernon, you know, and she started getting more and more subscribers, and then she did Summer Wells, and then the Marvin McRae case. That's when she started making a lot more money. You guys have to remember, right prior to that happening, right? Prior to her and Tiffany teaming up, and maybe I can even go as far back as the Diane thing, okay? The St. Jude's thing with Diane. Her fucking channel was dead. When I tell you guys dead, it was dead. It was stagnant as fuck, okay? She had no, like, what was it? 20,000, 30,000 subscribers. And she was getting like 80 people in her lives. 80 people. She left YouTube for a while. You know, I don't know if people know this, like new people, like nonsense know this, but she left YouTube and went to DLive because she wasn't getting the attention she wanted here, you know? So she thought she was going to go over to DLive and like become the next PewDiePie over there. I don't know what the fuck she was thinking. She was like, I hate YouTube. She hated YouTube because YouTube hated her. Not YouTube itself, you know? But, oh shit, hold on a second. Fucking dog. Owen, what are you doing? Come here. She was not liked on here, okay? And so she thought if she goes over there, she could act like an idiot, she didn't have to worry about the same rules that they had over here. And she thought that, she was going to have a following over there. AJ, it's called D Live. It's this platform called D Live. It's really like, I don't know. I hate the platform. I checked it out. Get out of the garbage, dude. Please. Yo, you're not even supposed to be in here. Get out of here. You're not supposed to be in the kitchen with me. You're bad. That's why I cornered myself in here. So D Live's like it's kind of like it's a platform I think more for gamers, the whole platform's ugly. Like everything about it sucks. The fucking graphics suck. Fuck, I'm running out of tape. Motherfucker, I don't want to go downstairs. I was afraid this was gonna happen. I have to have tape somewhere else in my life, dude. This can't be the only roll of tape I have up here. I can't go in my basement. There's crickets. So anyway, sorry. I get a panic attack every time I think I have to go in my basement. I don't even know where the fuck the tape is. That's the other problem. Fuck. I'm trying to think of where I might have more tape stashed. I have to hide tape in my house because my son, he like fucking tapes everything. He's like the tape monster. So anyway, yeah, so it's like, I don't know, it's a shitty gamer platform and it looks like very cartoony and childish and like, I don't know. It's just lame. It's fucking lame. So she went and hid over there for a little bit and then she came back to YouTube and, her channel was dead. Like it was stagnant as fuck. She was getting like 80 people in her lives. And then the whole Diane thing happened, right? And she teamed up with Tiffany and then they started doing, all these true crime cases because she used to be like, I'm not doing true crime ever again. Yeah, there's so many lives of her and probably clips out there of her saying how she'll never do true crime again. Like the Chris Watts case ruined her life and all this other bullshit, right? So she came back doing true crime and she started getting more and more people, but like she was not making that money that she's making now. She was not making anywhere close to that, okay? And so she used to brag all the time about how her husband paid all their bills and she didn't have to work and, she didn't have to pay for anything. She was taken care of. And now lately I've seen clips where it's almost like, now that she's got a little money in her pocket, she thinks she's, the fucking bee's knees. Like she's trying to act like she's this independent, wealthy woman that like, oh, I don't need no man to support me. Bitch, you fucking relied on your husband for years, dude. Your husband, everything you have is because of your husband. And listen, I could say the same thing for myself, but again, the difference is I'm not walking around trying to act like I'm something that I'm not, I'm not trying to fucking mislead people and make them think that I'm like this fucking wealthy, successful person because I'm very honest about my life, she's not honest about anything, but yeah, nothing that she has. So when she's sitting there telling, putting that in somebody else's face, about how she has more than somebody, no, honey, your husband has more, none of that shit was earned by you. And like, who cares anyway? Who cares about junk? Really, essentially, it's all junk. It's all fucking junk. Who gives a fuck about some stupid pocketbook with a fucking metal piece of metal that says Tom Ford on it? Who fucking cares, dude? Like, I feel sorry for her that she thinks that that's so fucking important and that defines her and that makes her so much better than other people. That's what turned me off about her in the beginning when I first found her. That is exactly what turned me off to that woman, was that she used to like put people down because they didn't have what she had. And to me, that's just gross. I don't like people like that. I just think that when you think that those things are the most important things in life, you're an asshole. Like you don't even know what's important in life. And I just don't want anything to do with you. Nope, you can't take any of that shit with you when you die. So maybe when she was young and maybe she grew up and she didn't have money. And I understand maybe having an attachment or an appreciation for those types of things because you didn't have them growing up. But like, don't act like those things define you as a person. I know a lot of people that came from nothing and became successful in life and they don't act like you. You know, they don't care. They might have nice things, but they know that those things don't define who they are as a person. When she came here, what did she have? A rented condo in New Jersey and Barbie. Yeah, right. Right. When she first came on YouTube, her house, they didn't even own their house. They were renters, her and her husband. So like, she puts on this show for all these new people that are sitting in her chat and don't know that a couple of years ago she was talking about, how her husband takes care of her. She don't have to pay bills. People are jealous of her, and all that kind of shit. But they had, yeah, sure. Anybody who doesn't have a mortgage to pay every month probably does have a lot of extra cash. I'm not saying like her and her husband don't have money, but I don't think by any means they're rich people. I think they're just, I think they live a little bit above their means, They're credit card people. They put everything on credit cards and pay it off, which anybody could do, you know? So, the fuck out of here. Wait, more than enough. That house that she was living in was only 2 bedrooms, the Jersey house? I didn't know that. If that's what you're talking about. Like you're no more important than anybody else here, girl. Sit the fuck down with your fucking stupid designer purses. Nobody fucking cares about it. I just cannot believe she must have been embarrassed, yeah, as a child and jealous of the rich girls. I think she was jealous. I think she's jealous. That's the other thing. Thank you for saying that, actually, because I think that she's very bothered and intimidated by younger women who are pretty, right? Who are also intelligent. You ever notice that like certain people really bother her more than other people? It's because they have something that she doesn't have. Whether it's they're talented, and they could make things or do things, or whether it's people like them, whether they have a really good personality or people respect them, that really bothers her. When people are like respected for their personality, that really bothers her. But I think she's also highly threatened by intelligent women, and it bothers her. I think that she gets more triggered by super intelligent women than she does by like, not saying that Michelle's not intelligent, but you know what I'm saying? Certain people definitely make her feel more threatened than others. Yeah, the more intelligent a woman is, the more bothered she is. Especially when they're younger than her. That really bothers her. When they're younger, prettier, and they're intelligent. Oh, fuck it, dude. She's fucking forget it. So she saw somebody like nonsense and she got really fucking bothered by her because she was like, oh shit, look at this girl. She's naturally pretty, right? She's got nice hair. You know what I'm saying? She lives in a nice house and she's smart and she's articulate and she's well spoken. Like, shit, she's got everything I don't fucking have, basically. She tore Dave's girlfriend down the other night for wearing ripped jeans. Wait a second. You mean like ripped jeans, like you mean like every other, girl that age is wearing? Dude, I feel so bad for any girl that dates that dates that kid. Holy shit. Are you serious? Do you have a clip of that? Michelle first appeared in jail. She did seem to be intelligent, but over that time that changed. Yeah, she did appear to be and somewhat intelligent. NGL buys trendy pieces that don't stand the test of time. Yeah, like her fucking Louis Vuitton bag with the rainbows on it. Yeah. Instantly look outdated because she has no taste. Yeah. Ripped jeans. Ripped jeans are always in style. Like I've realized that in the last, fucking couple of decades of my life. The jean style may change, but the rip part is usually always in style to some degree, to some extent. I do need to get it up. I had to take a break. Oh, I understand, not for nothing. That's disgusting, though. Those poor, like, why does she have to do that, dude? Why does she rip her kids' fucking girlfriends apart on the internet? Like, what is wrong with her? I think, again, she's jealous. She was scanning her up and down. Wow. It's because she's jealous again. Because I think that, listen, she has said this before. And again, I hate to like go back to this, but it does. It does affect your life as an adult, right? I think that when she was young, she was probably in high school. She said she was heavy, she was overweight, okay? And she said she had to fight a lot. I don't know if I believe that, but, like, I don't think she was liked, you know? I mean, people's personalities, like, their core personalities, they really don't change all that much through life, you know? So, I'm sure she was the same way when she was younger as she is now. I can't see that she changed all that much, you know? Um, and she probably got picked on, and bullied and shit. And she talked about that once because she tried to say that about me. I remember back in the day, she's like, "Oh, she probably got bullied." Girl, I never got bullied a day in my fucking life, like ever, ever. So my brother did, but I didn't. I didn't never got fucking bullied. I mean, I don't want to say I was part of like the fucking popular crowd, but I was for pretty much most of my childhood. And then like in high school, I just kind of became this fucking weirdo. But I always had I always ran with maybe not the popular crowd in my grade, but in the older kids. I was always friends with the older people when I was younger. Like, I really didn't hang out with the kids in my school. But like, I mean, but by no means was I ever like bullied or anything like that. Well, it can't, we come to find out she's the one who was bullied when she was younger and picked on for the way she looked and shit. So, you know, there you go. There you go. It makes sense. Did you guys see the way of Yellow Princess the kid acted at a restaurant yesterday? No, I don't watch her, honestly. So the only time I see her is via clips, channels, and not too many people have been clipping her, so I don't know. But it doesn't surprise me. Yeah, she needs to learn timeless. She needs to learn what classic is. If you go buy like a black dress, like a little black dress, that dress could last you like 10 years. If you like, I have a coat that I bought years ago, dude. I've had this coat since I was in like my early 20s, and it's like a pea coat kind of deal. And I still wear it because it's timeless. It's one of those jackets that it's never going to go out of style ever. She doesn't understand that. She buys, I don't even know if I call it trendy, what she buys. She just has fucking tacky taste, man. Like that fucking Chanel bag that she's always bragging about. I don't know. I think that thing's hideous, in my opinion. With the fucking plastic handles. That thing is ugly as fuck. If I were gonna spend money on a Chanel bag, I would get the classic quilted Chanel bag because that bag will never go out of style. Those are those weird things that they come out with though. Those are usually like I don't know. I would think the things that most people shy away from, don't buy. Like those are the things that go on the sale rack at fucking Nordstrom, She's just fucking gross, dude. She's a gross fucking human being. Like, and it's almost like you almost have to feel sorry for her in a sense because it's like she just doesn't. She's clueless. She don't know what's important in life. She don't get it. She just don't fucking get it. She ain't there with the rest of us, She ain't living on the same level as the rest of us are. She's living in her, oh shit, I just found her. You motherfuckers. Whole new roll. She is living on a totally different fucking plane of existence than the rest of us. And it's just like you almost have to feel sorry for her because she's just fucking clueless about what's important in life. Like any normal person looking at her life, that's why I laugh so much when people are like, oh my God, you're jealous. Jealous of what, dude? What's important to me in life and what's important to her is not the same things. I don't care about all that shit that she has. I never have, dude. And I've had money where I could have fucking spent $2,000 on a fucking bag at times in my life. But why? I don't need it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather take that money and put it towards like a creative endeavor or something. I don't know. That's just how I've always been. Always been like that my whole life. But, you know, that's what makes her happy. And that's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? If that's what makes you happy, that's cool. Stop fucking acting like it makes you a better person, though. You could, whatever it is that makes you happy, that's cool. Fine. If having expensive shit makes you happy, like, that's awesome. You know what I'm saying? But it becomes a problem when you start pushing it in other people's faces and you think that it makes you better than other people. That's when it becomes a problem. The jacket alone is $140. You mean, dude, how does she grease herself? I'm being serious right now. How the fuck does she squeeze herself into that black jacket? And how many days has she been wearing that shit for? Because I keep seeing like little clips here and there, and I'm like, are these all from the same day, or has she been like, that jacket's fucking ugly. I'm sorry, dude. Dude, those kind of jackets, I actually have an outfit that I want to say it's not like exactly like that, but it's like that shinier material. And like that shit's hard to pull off when you're skinny, like, and in shape. Like, you have to have a perfect fucking body, flat stomach, no rolls. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like a size 2 to pull that shit off. I don't know, dude. She don't like that. That doesn't look good on you. You're not 20 anymore. You're fucking almost 50. Like, you're not. She has a problem with picking out age appropriate clothes that actually fit her, you know, appropriately. I think she thinks she's like 2 sizes smaller than she actually is. You know, like, she still thinks she's like a size. I don't know. I don't even know if she was ever a size 2, to be quite honest with you. She just, her structure, her bone structure and everything, like, she's what you would call, or at least what I would call, big boned. You know those girls that just like they're bigger. Their bones are bigger. They're big boned. And even at their skinniest, they probably can never be a size 2 or a size 4, you know, like, and that's fine. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying that, you know, like, I don't think she's ever been that skinny, and that's fine. But, you know, she's got to learn how to dress her body. Today's lesson will be how to hide a moose knuckle in leggings. No. It should be in sweatpants. I've never seen that. Although I have a pair of Nike sweatpants, and I don't know what the fuck, dude. But like, it's not even me. Something weird just happens in the crotch when I put them on. So like, I never wear them because like, I don't know what happens. I think there's just too much fabric in that area. But like, she proudly displays that shit, dude. She's just like, yeah, I got fucking giant vagina lips, and they're just fucking large and in charge. Here you go. That's what she has more of. Nonsense. She has more labia than you. She has more padding between her legs. Oh my god, dude. But yeah, I've never seen a moose knuckle. Like, that's the thing though. When I wear the sweatpants I'm talking about, like, they just wrinkle weird in the area. But like, hers are like tight, and like, you can see the outlines of everything. And I've never seen that happen with sweatpants. She's got a bulge, dude. Like a bulge. She's an 18 at minimum. I don't know. All right. If I had to guess her size, she's I don't know. I think that I personally think, like, my brother's wife was like this, right? When my brother showed me pictures of her, I thought she was this big boned fucking big girl, like tall. And also when I met her in person, she was like this tiny little fucking troll, you know? And she was very petite, like very small, but like, she's a little chunky. She's got a little weight on her, but like not. She looked so much bigger in pictures than she did in person. It was weird. She just has that look to her, you know? She has like kind of bulky shoulders. She's got really short fucking alligator arms. I don't know. But, well, T-Rex arms. But like, I thought she was a lot bigger. And I think that's also the case with MGL. I think she appears a lot larger than she is. Because to me, I thought she was like a Sasquatch, like fucking 5'9". But then Alicia met her, and Alicia's like, no, she's only 5'4". And I'm like, what? Because, like, I really thought she was this big fucking huge woman. Just like Laura, I didn't think Laura was as tall as she was. Like, I thought she was probably like an average height, like 5'5", but like Laura's almost 6 feet tall, dude. She's a fucking Sasquatch, height. She's like 5'10" or 5'11" or some shit. I don't know, 5'9". But like, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. Like B Fergs, I thought B Fergs was tall. I thought B Fergs was tall because she's so slender and in shape that her body appears a lot longer than it is. So I asked her recently, I'm like, how tall are you? And she's short too. And I'm like, no fucking way. It's like, I thought you were like, I don't know. I thought she was like 5'7". But people used to say that when I was super skinny when I was growing up. People always used to think I was a lot taller than I was because I was skinny. Like I just appeared taller. Plus I used to wear heels all the time, so it made me taller. But when I used to tell people I was 5'4", they're like, no way. I'm like, yeah. They're like, I thought you were like 5'7". I'm like, no, because I look a lot skinnier than I look well, you're only 5'3". Yeah, see, I'm 5'4". I'm 5'5", 180 and size 14. I think that if I had to guess, I think she's like either like a 12 or like a 14. If I had to guess, because I'm just going off. My mom was always heavy. She was always a little overweight, and my mom was she was only 5'4". I'm sorry, 5 feet. My mom was so tiny, dude. I'm the tallest girl in my family. Okay, we're a bunch of short. As Nonsense says, Italians. I was laughing so hard yesterday when she kept saying Italians. I just think it's so funny. She's like, I've never been to an Italian party. It's like Italians. Oh, that's so funny. I love the way people say shit on here. I don't know. I just get a kick out of it, Like Alicia. Alicia's is the best, man. She says rum instead of room, But anyway, yeah. So, I got a bunch of short, Italians in my family. So like I'm the tallest one at 5'4", weighing in at 5'4". But I just look at my mom and I know my mom, she would, she fluctuated between like a size 12 and a 14 sometimes if she got really heavy, And so when I look at her, like she looks around to be around the same size my mom was. Like, so yeah, I would have to guess that she wears about a size 12. She tried telling us that she wore a size 8. Wasn't that recently? She's like, yeah, I'm a size 8. I'm like, girl, you ain't no size 8. Come on. I don't even think in that picture with the green dress she was a size 8. There. Maybe a size 8. I think Alicia said that dress was a size 8. There was a little confusion and nonsense in chat the other day about the green dress. So with Alicia, somebody had said that it started with Alicia. No. She had those pictures taken in like 1992. I don't know when the fuck she took those pictures. The pageant dress on. But she had those pictures before any of us ever knew who she was. She used to sell them here. She still does. She sells the autograph picture for $9.99, right? Like how many celebrities sell their own picture? I never seen such a thing. But she used to sell that picture for $9.99. But the best thing was, right, when she moved from her Jersey house to the Pennsylvania house, she's like, oh, I'm getting rid of things. I'm going to throw these pictures out. She is like, I have a whole stack of these autograph pictures. She's like, I'm probably just going to throw them out. And then 2 seconds later, she's like, but if anybody wants to buy one, just send me $9.99. And I'm like, wait a second. You were about to throw them out, but now you're going to charge people $9.99 for a fucking picture? What the fuck? So, yeah. But anyway, so she had those pictures taken, like, I don't know when, probably like 2012 or some shit, right? When she met Alicia down in NOLA, right, down in New Orleans, she brought the dress with her and tried to give it to Alicia. Like, I think she had a thing for Alicia. I really do. Like, I think that I think she has some lesbian tendencies, which, again, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that I think that she does. And the way she used to talk about Alicia, I personally used to think that she had like a girl crush on her, because Alicia's a very attractive girl. She is. And I think she had a little bit of a girl crush on Alicia. Alicia's got a slamming body, dude. I saw her pictures the other day with her. I was laughing because I woke up the other morning and I saw that she was live, and she was like, she's like, MGL said something about my boobs. So she's like, I'm gonna show. She put her picture on. Dude, the girl is a stripper, so like she's obviously confident, you know what I'm saying, in her body. And I'll tell you right now, if I had to pick, you know, I would pick her boobs over MGL's boobs. Like, I think her boobs are perfect, honestly. I mean, and MGL keeps saying she has like giant nipples or some shit. And in the picture I saw that she showed on a live stream the other day, she had two little tiny happy faces covering her nipples, and that was it. And you could see the rest of her boob. And I'm like, well, if you can cover your nipples up with those little happy faces, then they're not giant nipples. I don't know. And to be honest with you, I think Alicia's got it. If I had to pick a boob size, that would be it right there. Like, I would want natural, nice, you know, normal size tits like she has. Like, MGL's tits look fucking disgusting to me. They look clownish. They look like those girls, like, remember like back in the day on the Maury Povich show, or like they'd bring like those girls who had like way too much plastic surgery and like way too large of breast implants put in, you know, and they just look like ridiculous. Like, it's like, come on, dude. That's not even close to fucking natural. It just looks stupid. It looks ridiculous, you know? And that's what hers look like to me. They look like wet socks with like a bowl in it. Like, like they're saggy, and then they're even in those pictures, they don't look right. They're too round. They look like her old pictures with the green dress. They look like they're bolted on to her body. Like somebody cut a fucking basketball in half and just glued them onto her fucking chest. Like that's not attractive looking. So I'll take Alicia's boobs any day over hers. But I think Alicia has perfect, you know, boobs for her body type, her size, her frame. Like, MGL looks hunchback, dude. You got all this work done. You paid all that money for your boobs to make you look hunchbacked. They look heavy. They look uncomfortable. Like, they don't look good, dude. She thinks they're fucking great. Oh, so another thing I heard last night. I turned on Rock. What's his name? Rock-a-Lot or Uni-Rock? Dude, I was laughing so hard because it's kind of funny sometimes to hear a man's perspective of this shit, you know? And he seems like Rock-a-Lot's just like a normal dude to me. Like, he just seems like a real, like, normal, like, dude, you know? Like a regular guy. And it's really funny to hear like his interpretation sometimes of some of the shit that happens. He's a little off sometimes about things. Like, he's like, yeah, she feels bad. She feels guilty. I'm like, dude, no, she don't feel guilty about doxing anybody. She don't feel bad. She don't care. She's been doing this for years. She don't have any feelings. But like, he don't know her, you know, the way we do. So I give him a pass on that. But anyway, he played a clip last night where her husband, Walter, is in the background basically admitting to like getting information on somebody with her. And I was like, dude, this guy is such a fucking turd bucket. Like, he really is. He's just as bad as her. I used to honestly feel bad for him. I used to think that he was like an innocent bystander, you know? And like now I just, the last like year has really shown me that he's like just as bad as she is, you know? She yelled at him. Oh yeah, she was screaming at him. I wonder if I could find that. Walter's going to be fired soon. Listen, dude, I don't agree with getting anybody fired from their jobs, you know, but I mean, that's not cool, you know? Do I think he's a shitbag? Yeah, he is. He's just as bad as she is, but like, I ain't trying to be hearing all that, you know? Don't be getting nobody fired from their job and shit. But the one thing that I did hear yesterday, and I believe it was nonsense because I went back and listened to her live. And I was right, man. I said it a couple of weeks ago. Do not trust these fucking people that are coming into this community. The Penelope girl, Amber. Okay, I called it out a couple of weeks ago. I was like, listen, this Penelope chick, I'm sorry, but the way she's coming in here. And hold on, let me see if I can find this clip. The way she's coming in here okay, and trying to like schmooze everybody and kiss our asses, I see right through it. I said it weeks ago. I said, dude, like, listen, man, I've been here and done that with all this shit. Okay. I've had it all. If it happens on YouTube, it's happened to me, you know, everything from fucking being doxxed to, people kissing my ass to everything. Right. I could see right through that shit. And I was like, yeah, no, something's up here with this girl, And the thing that tipped me off the most was that Molly Golightly would never fucking let that shit happen, right? She's not gonna let a friend of hers go into one of her enemies' chats and like join their membership and hang out in their chats and kiss their asses and not say anything. That's just not gonna happen. Because her ego, her narcissistic ego, can't handle that. She can't handle that kind of shit. So I knew that something was up. And sure enough, I guess it was proven. I didn't, hear it with my own ears, but it was pretty much proven that I was right. I was right. I didn't buy any of it. What the fuck is this? Hold on a second. Oh, all right. Never mind. Let me see if I can find the clip on what's his name's thing here and play it for you guys. Where she's actually yelling at she's fucking yelling at Walter. Let me see. It's got to be in my history somewhere. Yeah, so he's yelling and he admits it. He fucking misses it. And misses it. Oh my God, dude, I can't talk. Admits it. MGL oversharing. What else is new? Hold on. Is this it? Yeah, I think this is it. Was this the one when he was live last night? I was laughing though at some of his like reactions to her and some of the shit he was saying because he's like, he's just like, what is wrong? Like that's creepy, man. Like because she was like staring at Nonsense's picture while like talking, and it was very weird. It was very weird, So she went on Instagram apparently and liked one of Nonsense's pictures, which again is just creepy. Like to let her know, like, I know who you are, Fucking creep, bro. It's funny how she just outright doxes nowadays. And I guess the reason is because like people are okay with it in her chat. Back in the day, people used to flip the fuck out about that. So she hid it, more. But now that she has people in there that are just totally fucking okay with going real life on people, it's a totally different story. Let me see if I can find this now. It might take me a minute. Let me just make sure this is the right live stream. I did it last night. Sometimes this happens. I like rewound back and just happened to like land exactly where that part was. So let's see if I could find it again. Yeah, this is 14 hours ago. Okay, this has to be it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it now. Right? 14 hours ago. Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense. I will never be stupid enough to allow two real life fucks in my circle to hate bond over another shitbag. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. I knew that girl was full of shit from the get-go. I from the day I read her fucking post, okay, she writes some crazy ass shit, man. Let me tell you. From the first time I read her post, okay, where she talked about her information being scrubbed off the internet and all this other bullshit, I knew that she was full of shit. Because I was just like, first of all, it's very hard to scrub your information off the internet, dude. Second of all, her stalking story makes no sense to me whatsoever. She says that her boss put a tracker on her computer, and I'm thinking, well, technically, a company has a right to do that if you're using their computers. They have every right to do that and like watch what you're doing on their computers on company time, So, I mean, to me, that's what it kind of sounds like what was maybe going on there, but she's, turning it around. Now, when you see somebody who's always accusing people of stalking them, like Laura and Molly Golightly, and now she's doing, oh, Nonsense is stalking me. Dude, you're on a public platform, girlfriend. Public platform. Anybody could watch you. It's not stalking. You need to look up what the legal definition is of stalking, because you putting yourself out on a public platform and somebody watching you is not stalking. You reaching out to somebody on Facebook groups is not stalking, girlfriend. Stalking is when somebody's like sitting outside your fucking window or breaking into your fucking email accounts and, you know, hacking your computer and taking pictures. Like that's fucking stalking, girl. Hacking into your, you know, webcams and shit. That's stalking. Watching somebody on a public platform and criticizing their behavior is not fucking stalking. These people need to fucking learn what the difference is between stalking and just watching people. All right, let's see if I could share this. I'm going to take a little wrapping break here for a second.
What does that mean, working?
I think it was around here.
Well, then your instincts suck. If that
She's in this black garbage bag, dude. Like, hold on a second. Oh, it's perfect right now. Hold on, give me a minute. I'm gonna press play. Oh,
oops, bitch. There's a
yo, where the fuck is Laura's voice coming from?
On Facebook.
Hold on a second.
Why are you specifically in mine?
Where is
like
this?
You're a fucking stalker.
Yo, where did that just come from, bro? That was scary.
Newsflash, Laura. People are allowed to join candle groups and stuff, darling.
I don't know where this is coming from.
She's a narcissist. Like every.
Hold on a second. I don't know where this is
blown
about her. It's amazing.
Where is this coming from?
Hey, Paige, how you doing? It's good to see you, honey.
Holy shit, this is so weird. Oh, all right. I guess I had that open from yesterday. I was like, where is Laura's? Yo, the other day, every time I got into my car, this shit was so weird. Laura's voice was playing on my fucking radio, and I have no fucking idea where it was coming from, because I was listening to Mandolin's live stream, and they weren't playing her. They had been playing her earlier in the live stream, but at that point in time, they were not playing her. So I don't know where the fuck her voice kept coming out of my thing, and it was freaking me the fuck out. Every time I would get back in my car and start it, her fucking voice would come out. Hold on a second, guys. I'm making myself a designer, since I happen to have a bag here. I'm making myself a designer outfit. Hold on. Hold on. I get the messy hair. Greasy hair. I need to put some olive oil on it. Here we go. Oh my God, you guys all want to go down on me because my shirt is so in style that you guys want to go down on me. Doesn't this shirt make you want to go down on me? It's so beautiful. I squeezed myself into it with some Crisco this morning. Let me strike a pose. Oh, why is my cabinet open? Sorry. Let me strike a pose. It's so in style. I'm so Vogue. Hold on. Wait a second. I need to show my cleavage. Is that better? I have no cleavage, but this is so, I got this at Lululemon, and it's so hot. I love it. It makes everybody in my neighborhood want to go down on me and lick my vagina. Everybody chases me. The whole crowd. Oh my God, I'm freezing right now. Oh, this is so uncomfortable. All right, I gotta take this off. It's making me really fucking cold right now. Everybody wants to go down on me though when I wear that. They're like, oh my God, is that Molly Golightly? Oh my God. I just want to go, I instantly want to go down on her. Pull it tight. I totally paid $189 for that. Yeah, at Lululemon. It wasn't on the clearance rack, I swear. I swear. Everyone's jealous of me, okay? I gotta put my Crisco on and so I could get that shirt on, but when it's on me, it's on and people want to go down on me. They just want to go down. Like people just drop to their knees and they're like, "Oh my god, let me spread my way through that moose knuckle." That's what happens. Everybody immediately gets jealous. They just like start screaming and crying in jealousy. They turn green with envy and then they want to go down on me. True story. I swear. Even my son's girlfriend, she came over and she was like, "Can I go down on you? Fuck Jake. I'm going to go down on you." Okay. Oh my God. All right. I'm going to shut up. Yeah. It comes in scented. They have special perfumes that are built into my shirt. And I have it in brown too, you know? Yeah. Because brown is like my color. It looks so good with my red skin. It looks so good. It brings out all the rosacea in my cheeks. So yeah. And it goes great with my greasy hair, because my hair is like all shiny from the grease. And so it like matches the bag shirt. It matches. I'm just like a big shiny object, when I'm walking down the street with a giant moose knuckle. And everybody's like, "Holy shit, let me put my Chanel sunglasses on and my Tom Ford sunglasses because, like, she's so bright. She's so shiny." Oh my God. All right.
That's what you thought, Penelope. Then your instincts fucking suck.
Oh, all right. This is when she's going off on Penelope. Hold on. I feel like it was around here. He played quite a bit of her live stream.
Of YouTubers. So I just.
It's going to be hard for me to find this.
Let's get her a chip.
Does anybody know
no
if it was
idea,
after or before she started going off? I know she was talking about burnt toast. That's right, because he was talking about burnt toast. Okay, I'm starting to remember.
But like I stated earlier, at 12:46 p.m. on Sunday, November 18th, 2022.
I gotta see if I can find this. This is gonna be a little hard to find because he was streaming. He streamed her for quite a while, but I know it was like around the middle of his stream.
I think you should know me a little bit fucking better.
A little bit fucking better.
What does that even mean? Molly, you work with anyone that you could possibly work with, you do.
Calling out Mrs. Doubtfire? Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking Rocky over here, Rocky Dennis over here is calling somebody else Mrs. Doubtfire, dude. Oh my God. She's so not funny, dude. Like, that's so fucking stupid.
Ew.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
What? You don't have a barrier for who you will or won't work with.
The exact same thing she's saying in this clip, okay, about nonsense. It's like, dude, you could take nonsense out and put me in there. And it's the same thing, like, you need to go get bent over by your husband and fucked. Like, girl, something tells me you haven't had that done because you seem to, like, obsess over people getting bent over and fucked. So that tells me that maybe Walter's little peepee don't reach. I don't know. Just saying. But yeah.
It's not like nonsense is a bad YouTuber and I would never work with her.
But it was like the same thing. She's like, "Oh my God, like, you need to get fucked. You're obsessed. You want to go down on me." Like, it's like the same shit. The same fucking generic, ignorant shit that she says about everybody that criticizes her, everybody that calls out her behavior. It's the same fucking thing, dude. I'm like sitting there and I'm like, if I close my eyes right now, it's like 2019. And she's saying the same fucking thing about me and my husband and my family. And, I need to get fucked and blah, 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 because I know she must think that like that's some projection, I think, on her behalf, because her marriage, she probably don't get fucked. And you know how I know she don't get fucked? I'm going to tell you how I know she doesn't get fucked. Because she talks about it online all the time. She's like, "Oh, me and Walter are supposed to be playing hide the pickle." Like, Or like, oh, he wants me to come upstairs. But yeah, okay, if he really wants you to come upstairs, why do you stay live for another 4 fucking hours? You know? Like, no, girl. Most couples don't pre-plan their fucking sex, you know? Like the way she talks about it, you can tell it don't happen very often. It don't happen very often. I'm sure he's just sitting there upstairs with bated breath, waiting for you to come up and fucking sit on him and fucking suffocate him with your large labia.
Rod raiser, and it makes us these like really bad people, right? But if you go and you scream on someone's block, or
148 is the timestamp. Thank you.
Complete psychopath yelling at somebody.
Oh, look at that! I was almost there.
Daughter by the back of the.
Hold on. You mean an hour and 48, right? Not a minute and 48.
It was Molly and Penelope, and they busted themselves.
And you fucking cunts. You know what? Get the fuck up here.
And I don't believe this whole thing about her going off on Penelope. I don't believe this is even real. I don't understand why it would even be happening.
I know you're fucking watching. Why don't you come up here and fucking defend yourself? Why don't you come up here and fucking defend yourself?
Did anyone catch the gross thing she said about Tom Cruise? No, because I don't watch her. So if it wasn't clipped, I didn't see it.
She stopped talking when she mentioned the Instagram post. The Instagram post happened last night the night before the docs.
What's the matter,
Molly
Nana?
And Penelope.
Walter's pickle is the size of a baby carrot.
But I know you fucking won't, because you're a sneaky, slimy fucking snake who thinks she knows fucking everything.
Molly, someone coming on your show.
You see how quick she turns on people, though? Like what the fuck? Where have you been, girlfriend? Why is she so mad at Penelope? I mean, Penelope's an asshole, but like, what is she mad at? Oh, that's all right, Nana. What are you talking about? Don't worry about it. Listen, Nana, you know what? I'm gonna have to call. There's a mandatory mod meeting after at 5:00 today. Okay, I gotta call a mandatory mod meeting now because of you and your lateness. Oh my god, those shits are so weird. Remember when Laura used to do that?
While you're half faking to be mad and half being mad isn't a tell on whether they're telling the truth or not. They might be busy.
You're not who your picture claims to fucking be. That you sent that little fucking squirt a fucking bikini.
Will you stop calling men squirts? You called me a squirt the other day. Now you're calling some other man a squirt. We are not squirts. We are men, Molly.
Picture? Why would you do that? By the way,
what is wrong? She's starting to really creep me out, man. Really, it's like I'm watching It or something. Like when her voice changes, it scares me. When she changes her voice to that really
plays for the other team, yeah.
I feel like I'm being punched in the face by somebody.
Pause game on point. Hold on, I'm just gonna fast forward this a little bit.
I
want to hear the part where
you know about if you dox Penelope openly on this stream, I'll blunt it.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, I forgot what she called me. What was I saying? I don't know why
I mean, that's what you said.
See what I mean?
Hold on.
Like I could see her.
I'm just fast forwarding.
No, see any other right?
You're not fucking smarter than me, motherfucker.
You're not smarter than me, motherfucker. That's debatable.
Touch that one.
I think a fucking rock is smarter than her, but just saying. Not sticking up for Penelope.
Why do you think that I fucking liked her picture?
Her picture.
And I don't fucking follow her. Somebody go through my follow list.
I love these people who dude, I'm from New York, right? My accent is always the same. No matter what happens in my life, my accent stays the same. You know, whether I'm mad, whether I'm upset, like, I don't know. I think it does. Maybe it doesn't, but I feel like her accent like changes all the time. Like when she's trying to be tough, do you guys ever notice her like fucking Jersey accent just gets like a little bit more? Like, yo, I'm gonna fuck her up, yo. Like, what the fuck what are you doing, dude? What are you doing?
Don't fucking follow her. And my question is why does that bitch have her fucking Instagram on fucking public?
Yeah, this was the weirdest question, okay, to me. I think she's talking about nonsense. She's like, why does she have her Instagram on public? Like, why can't she have her Instagram on public? I've always had mine on public. I like when Instagram was created, okay, it was a place for art, like artsy people and artsy pictures. It got, in my opinion, it's fucking destroyed now with like a bunch of bullshit, you know, ever since they made the video feature. But like when I joined Instagram, it was a place for taking artistic photos. And that's what I loved about it. I still like Instagram, and I probably use Instagram more than any other social media platform. Like I don't really go on Facebook anymore. I don't really post on there. But Instagram, you know, I still like it. I'm just saying that, you know, it was a public platform. That's what the hashtags are for, right? So that you could share your pictures with other people, like that have, you know, that have common interests with you. So when you make it private, it kind of defeats the purpose of Instagram. You know, like if you're doing something artistic, right, and you want to share it on Instagram, then you should keep it public. And I'm not saying that's what Nonsense was doing. I never seen her Instagram page, but I'm just saying, like, why can't she have it public? I don't understand what the problem is with somebody having a public Instagram. Her Instagram is public, Molly Golightly. Her Instagram's fucking wide open. So what is she talking about? I'm so confused. Does she think like only celebrities could have public Instagrams? Like, I don't get it. I just don't fucking get it.
Uh-oh. Molly, you and Penelope really messed up. You really messed up because I don't think you and Penelope realize you outed yourself for doxing Nonsense yet. I don't think it's hit you guys yet that you've just outed yourselves.
Oh, it's hit her. Oh, it's hit her. She knows exactly what she's doing there, Uni. Trust me.
Oh my God, she's scaring me right now. I am terrified. I'm gonna have nightmares.
Use your fucking brain, bitch.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
Why is she bugging out on Penelope, though? I'm so confused about this part. Like, so fucking confused.
Between you and I, you are the only person that Malu follows on Instagram. I never...
That Malu follies?
Oh, I know why she's mad.
The only person that Malu follies? What?
I'm so fucking stupid. That's funny, because listen to what she just said, and then she was accusing of Nonsense of being drunk. Like, girl, you're slurring and not even making sense. I know why she's mad. I'm so fucking stupid. I figured it out. She's mad because Penelope basically, in a sense, right, talked shit about Nonsense in those emails, in those messages. That's why she's mad. Okay, I got it. Because she was basically, in her emails and her messages to Nonsense, Penelope was trying to separate herself from MGL. That's why she's mad.
Followed her. Take that shit back. I don't fucking follow her.
You're not even mad.
I went in there, I believe it was Friday, to let that bitch know.
That you doxed her. That you and Penelope doxed her. Let her know what? That you and Penelope fucking doxed her.
Yeah, they're fucking...
At least...
Doctors, that's what they do.
Yeah. So it was you and Penelope. You doxed Nonsense. Why did Penelope even send the email to Nonsense? Why did Penelope even send it to her?
It's a good question.
Why?
A good question.
Same thing I did to that little fucking burnt toast bitch, Anne.
Okay, this is where...
Who remembers fucking Anne?
This is where it happens.
Remember Anne?
All right, so she's yelling about something that she did to Burnt Toast, yet she was completely wrong. She got the wrong fucking person. Once again, her stupid fucking idiot people got it wrong.
Remember, she still talks about you all the time. What do you mean remember? We don't have to remember her. She's around right now.
You know, that's funny. That's funny you say that, Beefers, because I was kind of shocked that Nonsense was a blonde too. I don't know why. I pictured her to have like dark brown hair for some reason. I really did. I don't know why that is, but I had like her voice almost doesn't go with her face, like in a way. But you know what I'm saying? Like I just wasn't picturing her. I don't know why I pictured her with dark hair too. That's so weird. And I'm not sure why that is.
Anne. Even Adrian over here. Remember Anne? Remember I told you? Remember we called the lawyer guy.
All right, so here it is.
I don't know. Is Adrian really there? Because I have a hard time believing Adrian's just sitting down there relaxing right now with the cold beer, having a good night.
With that bitch Ann. And I said I just fucking liked her picture on Facebook, and she automatically blocked me. And then
she would. All right. So she thinks, because this is really funny. First of all, what a fucking creep, dude. Again, I have to remind you that this is the same woman that calls me a stalker and everybody else a stalker, right? Now, Nonsense is a stalker. Okay, everybody's a stalker. But I'll tell you right now, I would never go on somebody's fucking Instagram page and like their fucking picture. Like, that's fucking stalker behavior right there, girl. That's fucking weird that you're going on these people's. You're a public figure, dude. You want to be famous, right? You've said it a million times that you want to be famous. You do everything you can for attention. Then when people pay attention to you, but it's not the type of attention that you like, you know, the ass kissing type of attention that you prefer, you get all mad and you turn around and call these people stalkers, right? But here you are going on somebody that you don't even fucking know his Instagram. And then you're like, oh my God, this stranger blocked me right away. Gee, I wonder why. I fucking wonder why. They probably went to your page and were like, who the fuck is this? Why is the fucking cat lady liking my fucking pictures, dude? What's going on here? You know, and they blocked your ass. I would do the same thing. I think any normal person would fucking block you. That doesn't mean that the docs was right, though, just because they blocked you. They probably blocked you because they were like, this woman looks fucking insane, and they probably just blocked you because you just look insane. Let alone hearing your voice. Look at your fucking face, dude, and your pictures on your Instagram.
She ran on YouTube. Remember we called Andrew.
So you're a doxer.
Yeah, she's a doxer.
You're a doxer.
All day.
But why are you admitting this all right now? I got to download this, by the way. If you need this one.
Yeah, she's a doxer, Uni. She's a doxer, my friend. She is a very big doxer. And her husband clearly is one too. And his friend Andrew. Whoever the fuck that is. Hold on a second, because he pauses for a little bit here. All right.
Sad.
Hold on.
She had the fucking lawyer thing, and he was going to talk
Hold
to
on.
them.
I think I went too far. My computer's sleeping on my ass. He's downloading it. Just give it a second.
Over that fucking girl. And she had the fucking lawyer thing, and he was going to talk to them. And you said, wow, if she was smart, she would have just...
I don't hear his voice at all. I don't hear his voice. Like, I'm going to tell you now, if Rachel was sitting there screaming at the computer like this for hours, I wouldn't be in the same room. It would give me a headache.
I think it would give anybody a headache.
You can hear Walter right at the last second before you pause. Oh, okay. So he is there? Okay.
At anything instead of blocking them. Remember that?
There he is. There's Walter.
Remember that?
Okay.
So he says, oh, all right.
You said it in the bedroom.
Oh my God, dude. This is just golden. This is literally just golden.
It is golden. I agree.
This is good stuff.
It is good stuff.
You really don't remember the fucking time where I said...
He's playing dumb right now. He's playing dumb right now because her husband... This really reveals a lot, okay? Because he always tries to play like stupid about the YouTube shit. You guys ever notice that? He has like a role where he like plays like, you know, this shit's so petty and unimportant and like he doesn't even like to discuss it or have anything to do with it. But she's basically selling him out right here that he's like pretty involved, you know, in it, like more than we ever thought he was. And you'll hear it.
Van, whatever, student, blah, blah, blah. You don't remember that fucking time.
So there she goes, doxing an innocent person again. That's not fucking burnt toast. She's doxing this person again.
Time that we were on the fucking phone with your fucking friend, Andrew, about that specific girl, Ann Van. I said, look,
Okay, I'll just tell you right now, if I fucking talk to my husband like this, especially on a fucking live stream, that just wouldn't happen, dude. Like, my husband would be like, man, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, I mean, not that he's gonna do anything about it, but I don't think he'd be too happy with me. I'll just put it that way, you know. And I would never disrespect him like that in front of fucking people. So, she has no respect for this man. God, what a fucking cook! You cook!
Fucking pressed.
I hate that word.
On her fucking picture, and she immediately blocked me. And you said, "Wow, she's stupid." I go, I just.
She's stupid. She's stupid. She is stupid.
Yeah, she's the stupid one because she blocked MG out. Because in her brain, right, somebody blocking her like that is a confirmation of the dox. That's what her fucking tiny ass fucking brain thinks. And her husband. He's not much smarter, clearly.
You just admitted to doxing her.
He hates her. He's just
You
biding his time.
admitted
I think you're
that
right.
you were on a doxing pursuit of both nonsense.
Yeah, no. I would never. Especially if I was screaming to him about YouTube bullshit like that in front of people, like strangers. Like, he'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, but, you know, I don't fucking, like, when my family, you guys know what the deal. When my family's home, I spend time with my family. Like, this is my hobby, my side gig, you know, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But, I mean, I would never drag my husband into this bullshit anyway, because it's so fucking stupid. It really is.
And Toasty.
But then again, this is her life, dude. Like, this is her fucking life. This is her whole life revolves around this shit. Sad.
You found you searched and searched and searched until you found their personal pages. Next category.
I'm just gonna fast forward him a little.
TOS, you and probably just pretend to. Jesus Christ. I'm going to save this really quick, guys.
Hold on. I'm just waiting until he presses play again. Sorry, Uni. Ollie, the life coach. Whoa, what happened?
I did try.
Whoa.
Wait a minute,
All
record
right.
it.
We got it. I just can't believe it. If Walter was a man and not the pussy he is, she would know better than to talk to him that way. Or he wouldn't have helped her.
Yo, yes. Yes to that. Whoever fucking said that, yes, exactly. Right. That's exactly right. If he was a fucking man and not a pussy, he would know. But yes, I agree 100%. That's what I'm trying to say, man. You don't disrespect a man, your man in front of people like that. Like, that is just fucking wrong, dude. That is just so fucking wrong. My husband would be like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you, Leanna? Because I would never fucking disrespect my husband like that in front of people. Like, holy shit. She's got fucking balls, dude.
Her docs, because...
But, like, he wouldn't allow that shit to happen. You know what I'm saying? If I did that, here's my whole point, right? If I did that in front of people, and my husband wouldn't be a bitch and just sit there and take it. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, Leanna, fucking, first of all, calm the fuck down the way you're talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would say something to, like, stand up for himself because he's a fucking man, a real man. You know, like, the fact that he just sits there and just takes this shit, like, dude, oh, it's not a good look, bro. Like, it's not. You look like a bitch letting your wife talk to you like this.
Because now Walter has admitted to helping her dox 2 people on the internet. Now, if we are to believe, which I do believe because I think he has a nice house, if we're to believe that Walter has money, I don't think Nonsense and Toasty should sue Molly. I think they should sue Walter.
They can't sue anybody. You know, at the end of the day, I really don't think you could sue anybody for doxing you. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how it fucking works, but you know, the first thing that an attorney or a police officer is going to say is log the fuck off, boo-boo, you know? But, you know, dreams. They would have to prove some kind of monetary loss because of the doxing. Like, it's highly unlikely they could sue somebody for this.
I'm not joking. Oh, by the way, the LOL meter is about to hit close to the top on this one. I don't know what Walter really does, but there's at least a couple $100,000 that Toasty or Nonsense could get into their pocket like real quick.
Who said he's
I don't even think it'd go to
investment
court. I think
wanker?
Walter would settle. Because
Investment
if it went to
wanker?
court, he would know he's fucked. I mean, seriously, could you imagine a dude with this badass job where he's got all this cash flow coming in to where he pays for the cars, he pays for the houses, he pays for the bills, he pays for everything. She tries to say he's got this awesome job. Okay, fine, he does. Why in the world wouldn't Nonsense and Toasty sue the living fuck out of him?
There's nothing they could sue him for. I hate to say that, but it's the truth. All right, I'm just fast forwarding through this shit. Legally, they can't
he would
sue
get
him
in
for
trouble at his
doxing.
work.
I don't think they
If
can.
he really does,
I might be wrong, but I don't think they can.
Allow themselves isolated,
Wow, he's talking.
I'm not doing math right now.
Did we get to the part where he fucking admitted it?
She board member internet.
I don't know if we got to the part where he's like, "Oh yeah, did we hear that part
I honestly
yet?" Sorry,
truly believe
I'm wrapping
that
this and trying to do this at the same time.
It's a whole.
Yeah, he's a shyster. Shylock.
Very
Shylock. Is that even a word?
This is.
Holy shit, dude. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the part where he admits it, basically.
Timestamps. What do you need? I bet.
Splits, right? They're fucking right. I'll send you an autograph fucking picture. What do you want?
All right. I think I passed it, but you guys get the point. He's over there fucking admitting to it, basically. Yeah, she lives in her own fucking Truman reality show for sure. I think Walter's just biding his time. I listen, man. Maybe that is what it is, Maybe that is what it is. I don't know. I don't care. I just think fucking, dude, don't let your wife fucking embarrass you and shit and talk to you like that in public, bro. Like, that's so fucking disrespectful, man. Holy shit. I don't even know what, she's screaming at him over this shit. And it's such fucking stupid bullshit. Who even gives a fuck? But yeah, he basically admits to I don't know if he's admitting to doxing necessarily, but he's not as fucking innocent as we all thought he was, I guess is what I should say, He's definitely more involved in some of this bullshit than we think. I can't even believe, though, for such a highly intelligent man, right? That she always says he is. This guy, that he even fucking dabbles in this bullshit. Never take life coach lessons from somebody whose life is in shambles. Yeah, really. Really. Oh, whoops. I turned my camera on instead of, hold on a second. Instead of doing that. There was another clip. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it. All right. At least I got some things wrapped here while I talk to you guys. Hold on a second. How much? Container. Hold on a second. Oh, is this it? I don't know if this is it. This was social feeds. But I think FU Tragedy Pimps put a live on. Hold on a second. Hey, Navy.
Leave me for a bunch of junkie channels. You did. So your instincts kind of fucked
Was this it?
this up.
Oh, no, this was about...
No, you are fucking wrong. I wouldn't talk to that low-life bitch ever.
Who is she talking about? Okay. My internet's just spinning. I don't know why. That girl is poison. He sucks all this up because he knows he could kick her out in a couple of years. Benefits him if she could support herself with her online. That's what I think, dude. That's what I think. I think it's hey, listen, as long as she can.
She put that fucking family through. You fucking kidding me?
Oh, all right, here we go. Put what family through?
After what you put Letitia through.
Oh, Letitia. Who put Letitia through something?
You're a fucking snake for saying that.
Oh my god. Bro, seriously though, Navy said it, about his own wife, but if I was sitting at my kitchen table while my family was home screaming at a fucking computer like this, seriously, I think my husband would have me fucking committed. He'd be like, Leanna, what the fuck is wrong with you? like screaming over this stupid bullshit. The way she screams, it's like, okay, girl.
Let me tell you this, between you and I, you are the only person that Molly follows on Instagram. Fucking follow her.
Oh, this is what we just heard.
I pressed fucking like to let that bitch know. Use your fucking brain, you fucking cunt. You know what? Get the fuck up here. Guys, I know you're fucking watching. Why don't you come up here and fucking defend yourself? Why don't you come up here and fucking defend yourself? I'm gonna give you that fucking chance, but I know you fucking won't, because you're a sneaky, slimy fucking snake.
All right, so this is the one about Penelope. Never mind. I saw this one. Unfucking believable. Unbelievable. Yeah, what happened to the whole like Letitia thing? Like, what happened? How come we don't hear about her anymore? I'm just curious. We don't hear about Letitia and any of that anymore. What happened to Marvon? Oh no, this was the same. All right, never mind. It was the same clip about Penelope. All right, never mind. We heard that. We heard it. But Walter, I'm the only one who could get justice and help kids live. She took money and ran. Yeah, that's what I think. We don't hear nothing about her. Never heard nothing about her after that. If she was my wife, I'd be terrified. Yeah, I think most men would be. I mean, it's just fucking, I just can't imagine how her family puts up with her, dude, and her behavior. Like, I just cannot fucking imagine that. Can't imagine acting like that. I thought you meant Letitia. I was going to say she's in jail still. She's in jail, that girl? Oh, God. No, I don't watch that woman. That woman's fucking out of her mind, too. She's, like, mentally ill out of her mind, though. You know what I'm saying? There's a fucking difference. There's people. Oh, I know the clip I wanted to play. Hold on a second. Fuck, this one's good. This ain't about MGL, though, so, you know. But it's just as good. It's just as good. Let me see if I can find it. So it had to be from last night, I think I watched it. Hold on. Yeah, let me go back a little bit. There it is. There it is. Let me just show you guys this real quick. Hold on. Look how pretty this girl is. So we got nonsense right there. If you guys can see. Full screen, right? Right there. Right here. This is her. Look how gorgeous she is. That's with makeup on. She looks fucking just as good without makeup on. And really, they're gonna fucking sit there and talk shit about her. Her looks. Because that's all she's got, dude. That's all Molly Golightly has, dude. You know, people like her and Laura, they're not intelligent enough. You know, that's why she comes in the chat and says what she says. She says, you know, I have more than you. That's why that's the first thing to come out of her mouth. Because she's not fucking intelligent enough to come up with something, you know, like to come at nonsense in a more intelligent way, to come in the chat and say, hey, why you been lying about me? Because that would have been, you know, if that, right? If in her head, nonsense is lying about her. All of us lie about her, right? So that would have, if that was me, that would have been the first thing I addressed if I came into the chat. Why are you lying about me? But she's not intelligent enough to do that. So, all right. So anyway, this is fucking Laura's thing. This is fucking hilarious. This is I'm gonna copy the video. You guys, I think a lot of you are probably subscribed, but if you're not, it's Call It As I See It. They've been around for quite a while. Clip channel. This shit's fucking hilarious. I don't know why my computer sounds so low today. Can you guys hear this?
Marika, what's not true about the blood? Yeah, it is. Blood isn't even red until it hits the air.
Blood isn't red until it hits there. So
it hits the air.
This is fucking
Wipe it on a
hilarious.
dashboard.
So
it
here,
automatically changes.
what the fuck? My thing won't pause. Here's Laura giving out, once again, you know, true crime. Mrs. True Crime over here giving out incorrect information about blood. Like, blood is not red until it hits the air.
So it's almost like a different color when it dries. Or an
It's not a different color when it dries, Laura. It's just a darker shade of whatever it is, red, right? When your blood dries, it dries like a dark red or almost brown color. It depends on how much blood there is. That'll determine the darkness of it. Like if there's only a little smear, it might just be a light red. But if there's like clots and all sorts of shit, then it could almost appear black. You know, it depends on what kind of blood it is, like where how much there is, the volume of it.
A napkin, if it's on a white napkin, it's probably the cleanest it's ever going to be.
What? If the blood is on a white napkin, it's the cleanest it's ever going to be? What the fuck? What does that mean?
So that's blood. How did it, well,
so on the screen it said it's red because of the red blood cells, hemoglobin. Blood does change color somewhat as oxygen is absorbed and replenished, but it doesn't change from red to blue. It changes from red to dark red.
What I originally was told is that that was seeping from the upstairs room. The upstairs room that they were killed in, it was seeping down. Because I thought the same thing. Well, how would it get on top?
All right, Laura, you can't believe everything you fucking hear, but I think she's talking about the Idaho 4 murders, and there was a photograph, and I don't know if that's true, but it did say in the photograph, she's like, I was told. You weren't told, Laura. It was on some video somewhere, that the blood, that there was so much blood that it like seeped down the walls. And like, so there was a picture of the investigators outside, and there was blood, and it looked like it was dripping down from the siding. Oh my God, it's just horrible to even fucking think this, but that the whole story is just, God, awful. So anyway, yeah, it was seeping down, and like it looked like it was dripping out from underneath the siding on the house and like onto the foundation of the house. And you know, they said that it was like that bad that it seeped through the floors and then through the walls, which I don't know. In my opinion, that's possible. I mean, if your house flooded, the water would seep through. It's not like, you know, your house is not watertight, but I don't know. Again, you know, like I don't believe everything I fucking hear on the internet. So,
like, how would it get on the door? Watch a picture with the cop standing near the sliding door. Where would I find it? Yeah, it's much darker in the tube.
She is being so serious right now. That one person in chat that tried to correct her got talked to like shit. Yeah, that's what always happens.
Like, ew, Quinny, you nasty. Came from upstairs, ran down. That's what I was told.
She acts like she had some insider information. She's like, that's what I was told. Like, no, dude, that's what it said in a video somewhere. Somebody said it in a video. You weren't told that, Laura. Like, it's not like you had some inside access to the case and they fucking told you that. Stop it, girl.
When I was first told about the picture, that's exactly what I was told, is that it came from upstairs.
Or one of her Patreons maybe told her. I don't know.
Pretty nasty.
Blood is always red. Blood that has been oxygenated, Jesus, I can't talk, mostly flowing through the arteries is bright red, and blood that has lost its oxygen, mostly flowing through the veins, is dark red. Oh, I can't even
I was
think
told they
about
were real.
this
I mean,
shit.
what am I talking? This came from a cop picture. I actually blew that up. But this came from a cop picture.
A cop picture?
That's fact. No, red blood. Yeah, but depending on where it is, blood changes. And I know this from Making a Murderer. We went through this in Making a Murderer, like the blood on the dashboard.
Yeah.
So we even did some tests. No, that's real.
Yeah, she's like, I know this from Making a Murderer, the blood on the dashboard. She goes, we even did some tests. Laura, how the fuck did you conduct tests with blood? Like, what are you talking about? How do you, what? You conducted tests with blood? Get out of here, dude. How did you do that?
We even did some tests, and the tests show that when you put blood on dashboard, on a counter, anywhere, it will fade instantly.
What?
Your blood is technically purple.
Dude. Wait. Laura, have you ever seen a crime scene? What does she mean it'll fade? Where is it going to fade to? What the fuck is she talking about? I wasn't even like paying that great of attention when I watched this last night, but like, what do you mean it's going to fade? It's not going to fade. It's going to dry up a little bit, dude. It's going to puddle. It's going to pool, and then it's going to dry up. And some of it, yeah, might look a little more transparent than some. But again, it depends on the amount of blood that was there, or if it was smeared, or, I mean, that's what she got out of her quote unquote tests, right? That she conducted. What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Till it hits the air.
Wow, bro.
That's fact.
Wow.
Guys, I've been on an hour and a half and I have 90 thumb ups. Come on, guys.
90 thumb ups. Yeah, I swear to God. Okay, so the other day, I don't know when this was said because I didn't watch this live, so I have no idea where these clips are taken from. If they're like from a day ago, a week ago, I don't know. Okay, but it's kind of funny because last week on my live, I had mentioned, before I play this, I gotta put this out there. I had mentioned that I noticed on my live streams that I was getting a lot of thumbs up, and I was like kind of shocked by it because you guys know I don't ask you guys to do that. Like that's you guys doing that on your own. You know, I know sometimes the mods or subs will come into the chat and be like, you know, give them a thumbs up, and I appreciate the people that do that. You know, but like I personally don't ask. And like, of course, I don't see the chat all the time, but I was just kind of shocked because like I had just noticed it, you know, on my videos. Like when I go back and I answer comments, I'm like, holy shit, this video has like 178 likes. And, you know, like I didn't even know people were doing that, you know, because I don't ask people to do that. I don't care if you do or if you don't, you know, I appreciate it if you do, but like, you know, the things that I talk about on my channel, like they're for our community. So like, I'm not really looking to grow too far outside our community because, you know what I'm saying? People would have to know what I'm talking about. Like they're not going to relate with this. So I do appreciate the thumbs up though, that everybody was giving. So I just happened to notice it the other day and I said something about it on my live that I was like, you know, I really appreciate all the thumbs up that everybody's been giving me. Now, listen to her complaining about the thumbs up. So I don't know if this was after, right? After that or what, but it's just kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
Or I'm going to start doing bids like Tyler does.
Let me go back. Hold on.
That's
Sorry.
fact. Guys, I've been on an hour and a half and I have 90 thumb ups. Come on, guys.
90 thumb ups.
Or I'm going to start doing bids like Tyler does. And I'm going to say, well,
yeah, way to threaten your fucking audience, Laura. Like, dude, if you need to wonder why your channel's not doing well, Laura, this is why. This is why. Because that is so fucking cringe right there. Everything you're saying is so cringe.
got a goal tonight. 10 super chats or I'm getting off. That's it.
So threaten your subs. That's a great strategy, Laura. Threaten your subs. Oh, give me 10 super chats or I'm going to get off. Like, she totally doesn't see a problem with that. She thinks that that's totally fucking normal. God, dude, these people.
Support me since I'm accused of all these things. Well, we're going to start doing it.
Here we go, victim Laura. Victim, support me because I'm a victim. Support me because I'm accused of everything. Because I'm a victim.
We're going to start doing the way other people do it. And they're going to talk. Let's give them something to fucking talk about. We're going to give them something to talk about. So if you want to support me, you can do it one of many ways. You can super chat always. We're going to do super sticker trains. There's my daughter. Hold on 1 second. All right. Anyway.
Wow.
We're gonna do things the way everyone else does them because I see people.
Who does it like that? Does anybody know who she's referring to? Because I've never seen anybody do that. I've never seen people threaten their subs or tell them I'm gonna leave if you don't give me enough thumbs up. Wow.
Talking about super chats every 30 seconds, and they got 2,000 people in their lives. So guess what? We're gonna start doing what the big boys do. And if you don't like it, you can always unsub. And that's that.
Wow.
So, things have changed after this afternoon. Let me say hi to everyone though. What's up, everyone? Show some support for this stream. Hey, Debbie. There's 302 people watching and only 96 thumb ups. That is not a way to help me, guys. That is not a way on the stream.
I can't. Dude, see, like, this is where she goes wrong, right? Just say, hey, could you guys give these people, you know, give my video a thumbs up? I would really appreciate it. But she's like lecturing her subscribers. That's not how you support me. That's not how you do it. Like, dude, that would make me less inclined to do it. That's not helping me. Like, the fucking entitlement, dude, is just unbelievable.
We need that likes. We need that thumb up. That's what I'm saying, Brian.
We need that likes. We need that sum up. Bro, like, seriously, I really do think that she has fucking dementia. Like, the way she talks even is like she can't even say things properly anymore.
You guys like me, you want to support me, you have to hit that thumbs up. It is so super important, or I will not grow. All these other channels are growing because people hit that thumbs up.
No, Laura, no, that's incorrect, girl. That's why. But I just find it funny because she talked about my channel the other day and she's like, oh, Makeup Monster's only growing because she talks about me. So according to her logic, okay, her channel, Laura, if you were that popular, right, that me talking about you would make my channel grow, why isn't your channel growing? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Your channel should be growing too, then, according to your logic there, right? But it's not, as you're saying here, right? But that's not why other people's channels are growing. It's not from the thumbs up. It's not from any of that. It's because they put out good content, right? When they go on a true live, you know, I'm sorry, a true crime live, they're not sitting there saying that blood is purple. Like, you know, that's why, dude.
So I'm going to remind you again.
They're also not whining and begging people to like them. That's the other thing.
Hit that thumbs up.
People hit the thumbs up when they enjoy the content, not because the creator demands them to do so. Exactly. Fucking exactly. Couldn't have said it better.
There's only 2. We need more. We need a lot more. And feel free to, I want to thank the person who sent me a Venmo. There's only a few people that send me Venmos, so I want to thank you for that Venmo. I want to thank that person for the PayPal. And feel free to start a super chat train. Anybody wants to.
I don't even know if somebody sent her Venmo. She's probably just saying that to like put it out there, you know, like, thanks for sending me the Venmo. This lets me know that when she got triggered the other day, so triggered by what I said, I feel like it's because I was right. Because like she got so triggered by me saying, you know, I don't know. Oh, I got to show you guys something else, but I'll show you that after. Hold on.
Super chat?
Let me
What's it,
get
Mel?
my phone. I need my phone for that.
Where's it, Mel? Help if you hit thumbs up on. Yes, it helps when you always hit thumb ups. I see people that have less views than I do with half the amount of subs, and they have triple the amount of thumb ups.
So, okay, you see what she just said there? I think that she's talking about me because I mentioned it the other day, and she keeps talking about my numbers. Oh, MM's channel was stagnant. Now it's growing. So I do think that she's talking about me. People are half the amount of subs. That would be me, right? She has 20,000 or whatever. I have about, what? I'm almost at 7,000 or 8,000. I don't even fucking know. But, you know, I think she's talking about me. Oh, Laura. But like, dude, I don't have to sit here and beg. That's the difference. I never sit here and beg my subscribers to, you know, thumbs up a video. I've never asked you guys ever to do that, ever. Like maybe the only time I ever ask for people to like and subscribe is when I do uploaded content, like my DIY videos. That's the only time I really want people to like the videos, because I would like the video to get out there because it's a fucking DIY video and I feel like it could help people. But these lives, I don't need you guys to thumbs them up. Nobody's gonna fucking find these videos from, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody who's not in this community, they're not even understand what I'm talking about half the time. So, you know, if I was truly looking to grow, this isn't the way. Talking about Laura or anybody else here.
I don't expect to compete with people that have 50, 75, 100,000 subs. I don't expect to compete with their, 1,000 likes. But I do expect to compete with people that are on my level that get 700 thumb ups, 600 thumb ups. Come on. If you don't get thumb ups, it means a lot of people are hate watching. I don't want hate watchers. I want real watchers.
Stop it. So my question for you is, because you do a lot, I got about 10 seconds left, but this gives you guys a bad name. The community must have been really angry about this.
Oh yeah, a lot of people have said, even, I've reached.
She's just so, dude, like the begging, to me, it I don't know, dude. You look like desperate. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's always like a baby. Like, why does everybody else get more than I do? Wah, you know, like, oh my God, dude. Oh, thank you. Hey, Mary, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining the membership, girlfriend. I got to give you guys too. I forgot. I keep forgetting. Discord link. You know, if you guys want a link to the Discord, hit me up on my email. I still haven't checked to see it. If I'll just fucking say it loud. I don't know why I hide it. It's Penelope. Penelope joined my fucking memberships a while back, and I just wasn't giving her a Discord link. I'm just gonna be dead honest with you guys. Like, that's why I didn't put my Discord link. The Discord link is for members only. Okay, I wasn't going to put that on my community post because, unfortunately, when you have memberships, there's something that YouTube really needs to fix, is that like you can't block people out of your memberships, right? So if they join your membership, that's it. They're in there, right? So, anything you share with members, you're sharing with those people as well. As long as they join your membership, they have access to the same thing all the other members have, and it sucks because there's nothing you could do about it. Well, I didn't want her in my Discord because A, I don't trust her, but B, I thought, it's going to make a lot of people feel really uncomfortable. And, I'm not going to do that to people. So I have not posted the link for members because of that. And I hope she left at this point in time, but I haven't checked yet. So for the time being, just give me, listen, she could be under there in a troll account. I tell you guys all the time, even if you're a member, just be careful what you say in Discord. Do not share your deepest, darkest secrets in there. Do not share your personal information in there. You just never know. You never know who's in there and who's watching. I try to, allow people in that I know, but there's some names in there that I don't know. And, but it's a members only Discord. It's for members. So, just be careful. I say that to everybody. Little disclaimer. But anyway, so if you guys want the link for Discord and you're a member, just my email's in my about section. You can hit me up. If not, go to my community post and leave a post on there's a community post that does have an old Discord link. Unfortunately, it's no good, but just leave a comment there. If you're not comfortable emailing me, leave a comment there and hopefully, I'll get a notification for it, because YouTube's a little weird with the notifications lately, but and just let me know, and then, we'll figure out a way to get it to you. All right, sorry, just had to put that out there.
Reached out to the neighbor. He said it was fake. I reached out to the author.
So Ictamel is on a national show representing the true crime community with class because he has earned respect from his peers and subs. I will say I was not the biggest fan of Ictamel when he was like fucking laughing at Molly Golightly. Like, I really questioned what was wrong with him, but I have gained a lot more respect for him in the last, month, especially for calling this fucking Joseph Morris asshole out.
Daily Mail, it was fake. And the true crime community already has sometimes a bad rap for doxing.
Come on, I called it out as fake when all these other people, including Iqmel, were saying that it was fucking real.
Oh my God. Another thing Laura does, and I don't understand why she always does this. She always wants credit for like saying things first. She gets so fucking angry when other people get credit. Like, even if she said it first, who fucking cares? Like, who cares, Laura? What do you want? A trophy? Because you said something first before somebody else? Like, grow the fuck up, dude. Who gives a fuck who said it first? She's like, come on. Like, that's, dude, like, this kind of shit, your baby whining about shit like this is why people don't want to fucking watch you, dude. Because you're a baby, She's like, oh, I called it out first. Ictamel didn't call it out first. I called it out before him. Who cares? Who even fucking cares? Because she's so mad that this guy is getting, like, attention, national attention. But again, go to Ictamel's channel, okay, and watch his content. And, I will give him this, that he does his content the right way, man. He does live streams, but he always stays on topic. He always stays on the topic. He does his true crime with class. He doesn't give too much, speculation and bullshit. It's just facts, for the most part. I don't watch all of his content, but I have watched a lot of his videos, and he does handle himself with class, so that's the difference, Laura. It's not because he knew something first. Nobody cares about that. Give me a break.
They were all reporting on it, and here I am stating it was fucking fake.
And of course, he's going to get credit before anybody else because he's got a bigger following than you, Laura. Like, he's got how many subscribers? Does anybody know how many he has? I think he's probably up there in like the hundreds, thousands, right? I go into Uni's Discord sometimes, a lot of fun. I think I'm in there. I don't know. He might have kicked me out. I don't know. Because I kind of called Uni out a little bit, when he was was talking to Molly Golightly. That was another thing I wanted to cover. I forgot. Nonsense and none of your business. We're talking about, Molly Golightly coming on panel. I just want you guys to know what to expect. I'm not telling you. I'm telling you from my perspective, it's a waste of time talking to her about anything, especially if you're trying to confront her with her shitty behavior, because you're not going to get out of the conversation what you're looking to get out of it. And you have to go. And if you're going to talk to her, this is my advice, okay, as an OG, right? If you're going to talk to her, then you have to go into it knowing that you're probably not going to get what you're looking for. You're definitely not going to get what you're looking for. And it's going to go one of two ways. She's going to over-explain herself and, just go completely off topic and nothing's going to make sense. And, she's going to try to just confuse and cause chaos because that's what narcissists do. Or she's just gonna flip out and start insulting you and just being a total fucking douchebag. So I mean, that's really the only two ways it could go. So just if you go into it, just know that you're not gonna get out of it what you're looking to get out of it. The other thing that I've seen her do in the past with people is she will try to like schmooze them, especially if it's a man. She'll try to like schmooze them and get them to like her and all this other shit. So just know that going into it. If you want to. I won't engage at all. I won't engage at all because there's zero purpose or good that'll come. All right, see, you're on the same page as me, nonsense. Like that's how I feel, with her. I just don't, people in the past when her and I were really like going at it, they would be like, oh, why don't you go on a panel? What are you scared? And I'm like, no, I have no fear of her. I mean, you could go on my channel and listen to me telling her she's a fucking creep when she called me one time. Okay. She called my fucking house, my phone number, not my house, but my cell phone, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, don't ever fucking call me again, you fucking creep. Like, you fucking weirdo. I'm not scared of her, dude. There's nothing's going to come out of me talking to her, right? There's nothing to resolve. I just don't like her. She's a fucking piece of shit. That's it. Like, what more is there to resolve? I don't want an apology from her. I don't want nothing from her. And I know what she's going to do. I know how the conversation's going to go. So to me, like, again, like you said, nothing's going to come of it. It's not going to be a productive conversation for me. So why would I waste my time talking to somebody like that? Like, it's a fucking waste of time. You don't engage with a narcissist. Like, holy shit. That's like 101. Dealing with a narcissist 101. Do not engage with them. Do not give them the satisfaction. Do not give them the attention. All right. So anyway, Wicked Mel. Let me just look up. I just want to see how many subscribers Wicked Mel has. And he's got 100,066. I'm sure it's more than that, but that's the number that they show. So yeah. So of course, when he gets attention, it's gonna be fucking. When he says something, just naturally, he's gonna get more credit than you, Laura. He's got 166,000 subscribers. I mean, come on, dude. Stop crying like a fucking baby.
Talk about being underrated. Yeah, that was me.
Talk about
everyone else was running with it.
She's such a fucking baby. Talk about being underrated. Oh my God, Laura. Like, dude, like it's everybody else's fault that Laura is not making it on YouTube. It's not her fault at all. It's everybody else's fault that she's not where she wants to be on YouTube. Like, dude, I know why my YouTube channel isn't fucking successful. It's because I talk about assholes like her. If I wanted to make a successful YouTube channel, I would stop no drama, no talking shit about people, nothing like that. Okay. And I would just strictly stay on a topic, whether it was DIY videos or whatever. And trust me, I know I could do it. I just don't fucking care, but she really sits there and wonders why. And it's like amazing. And it's everybody else's fault.
I'm reporting on it and putting that in their title. I said, no, this is BS. This is total bullshit.
Harassing, going down the crazy conspiracy train.
That's your hanging with the gnomes, to be honest with you, no. When I called it out, nobody had called it out yet.
She says several, so this person in her chat says several creators called it out actually, but she's like, no, because she watched everybody.
Everybody was still running with the blood curdling screams and how this was reported, just like the Africa deal. I actually called it out while all these other people were running with it. And that's proven by titles, unless they change their title.
It's proven by titles. Like, Laura, who cares though? Who fucking cares? I don't understand what she wants from this. Like, she's just like, she so desperately needs like approval and recognition. Like, all right, so what? Even if you did call it out first, who fucking cares? Who the fuck cares?
So you obviously don't watch me much, but I called it out, I don't know, about 3 hours after everybody else started running with it and saying how real it was. Most of them called it out the next day. Just so you know.
That's
Just so you know,
about, right?
I bet that person.
No, actually, granted.
I bet that person's gonna sleep so much better tonight. Knowing or whatever night that was. Knowing that Laura called it out first. She's like, just so you know, like. She's so mad that she doesn't get the recognition, but she takes no responsibility for why that is.
You're wrong, actually. Ikmel didn't call it out first. Ikmel believed in it until I think later on that night or the next day, because he actually didn't call it out until the next day.
Because unlike you, Laura, he actually like wants to do research, you know. He probably took his time to like really look into it, you know, and see what was the truth or not. Instead of just fucking force feeding his opinion down everybody's throats. Jesus, dude. Such a baby.
To seek Mo for.
I'd have a question though. Yeah, it does hang. Because I get people like you that want to come in here and try to say, no, you did. Yeah, I did. And
so this person hanging with my nomies, which is a funny name actually. Does it really matter who called it out first? So that's her. This is her answer to that.
Yeah, it does hang in. Because I get people like you that want to come in here and try to say, no, you did. Yeah, I did. And maybe if people would listen instead of trolling and being assholes, they might see that I know what the fuck I'm talking about a lot of times. So there's that. And just for that, you get a commercial.
She like seriously believes this. I know what I'm talking about. Laura, you just went on this whole fucking rant about blood that made no sense. That wasn't correct. But yeah, you know what you're talking about.
I also have hardly any. That's what I'm saying, Gnomes. So since you're so miserable, I don't need miserable people here, so it's time for you to go. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Go to someone else's stream. Thank you. Why don't you go live and we'll see if you can get 5 people in.
Why does Laura care so much about calling something out first? She's never going to earn credibility she thinks she deserves. I know. I don't get it, girl. I really don't. I don't get it.
Your life, because you probably can't.
So listen to what she says. This is the other part, okay? People like Ikmel and the people that have a lot of subscribers, right? When somebody comes in their chat and disagrees with them or I don't even want to say argues with them, right? Because this isn't really an argument, but like has a opposing opinion or something that Laura doesn't like. This isn't how they handle it, you know? They're not like, go away. You probably couldn't even get 5 subscribers. Like, you know, it's like, oh my God, Laura. Oh my God, dude.
I don't need miserable people here, so it's time for you to go. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Go to someone else's stream. Thank you. Why don't you go live and we'll see if you can get 5 people in your live, because you probably can't.
Like,
so go ahead and go to your own channel and worry about it, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Don't let your hit your ass on the way out. And you don't get $200 when you pass go. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh my God, Laura. It's do not pass go. Do not collect $200. She doesn't even know the fucking saying, dude. She doesn't even know the saying. Oh my God. Yeah, that's how she handles it. The person wasn't being rude. You know what I'm saying? They weren't being rude to her. They were just simply saying, like, what does it even matter? Like, you know, they're just stating a fact. Okay, you're not the only person that called it out. There were several other creators. And she gets so mad, dude.
Anyway, moving on. But by the way, last time I checked,
like I'm answering, you know, she's gonna take this as I'm bashing her. No, Laura, I'm answering your fucking questions. You ask all these questions all the time, like, why don't people follow me? And why is my channel not doing good? And why am I not getting thumbs up? And this is why. This video answers why.
286 people is actually pretty good. I would say that's not nobody. Thank you. Fucking idiot.
286 people are in a live. Okay. How many are in here right now? Hold on a second. I got 235. I got less than half the amount of subscribers that you have and just about the same amount of people in my chat. Just saying. Just saying. Which is funny because look at what they wrote on screen. She says this as the chat is full of her mods talking to each other. And I'm like, holy shit, they're right. Just look at this little capture right here. It's all her mods. All this blue is mods.
All right. Getting back to reality. And by the way, Red, thank you. I didn't see it yet, but I saw your message.
Red Dragon.
Yeah, don't forget candle now. Oh, that's what I'm going to say. You're not going to collect a candle on the way out.
And can I ask why Red Dragon's name is Red Dragon, not an astronaut? Like, I don't get it. She's trying to like say something towards Alicia. I'm confused. I'm a little confused.
Okay. Why be so rude to people? Because it's my channel. And if you're going to come in here and be a fucking dick, then I'm going to be rude back. Why? Because I can. And if you don't like it, you can leave. Bye-bye. Don't let joy hit you in the ass on the way out. Thank you.
It's always the same thing, dude.
You are intelligent, have an understandable line of reasoning and logical thought processing. That is not psychic. It is the...
I just realized something. There was something I got that I have to make sure. I thought my son might already have it, and I was going to return it, and I forgot to look. So let me go do that.
Result of a healthy, adaptive, flexible brain, just saying. Annette, I think you're my favorite sub today. Thank you for that. Because
somebody agreed with her.
Disagree with you. Kids are. It's not an open investigation. The case is closed. They said it was closed. I don't understand why everyone's saying open investigation. Call the police department. It's a closed investigation.
Oh, no,
There's
maybe he
nothing
doesn't have
open.
it. Ooh, that's good.
And if you don't believe me, call the police.
Oh, thank God. All right. It looks like he doesn't have. I got him. You guys know those pop figure guys, pop heads. What the fuck are they called? Pop figures. He loves those things, but only the hockey ones. So, all right. He has a bunch of them. There's not many hockey ones out, so I just wanted to make sure he didn't have them. But they're really cute. I like those things.
Police department. They will tell you the case is closed. Second thing I want to touch on, I owe a couple of people an apology about Kylie Rodney.
Here we go.
According to the police, that case is still open. It's active, which doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I saw the email myself. I have no idea how that could possibly be open when they already gave out the FIOA request. They gave
the FIOA request. FIOA, she says. No, Laura, here we go, Mrs. True Crime again. So she's like, oh, I actually know what I'm talking about. And then she says FIOA request. First of all, it's FOIA, Laura. It's a FOIA request. That's what people call it. And I don't even know what the fuck that's supposed to mean anyway, because what is she talking about? A FOIA request. They already gave out the FOIA request. A FOIA request is a Freedom of Information Act. Okay, that's what FOIA stands for. And that's when, if you want information on a case or anything like that, you request you have to request the information through a FOIA request, right? And then, if it's public record, more often than not, they have to give it to you. But there's times where they don't give it to you, or they might tell you you could have it, but it can't be until after this date. But what the fuck is she talking about? They already put out the FOIA thing, the would she say the FIOA? What they put out was a report, a police report, dude, of some type. That's all they put out. That doesn't mean that the case is closed. That just means that they put out, what was it? Was it the medical examiner's report? I forget exactly. But they put out some type of report, and it was probably just to shut up all the idiots online, that were speculating and blaming other people. That doesn't mean that the investigation is closed or it's over with. They're probably still waiting for other things to come back. There's more than just a medical examiner's report. They got to look into the car. They got to examine the scene. They got to see what happened with the tire tracks and send it to the experts who, look at those types of things and determine whether, did the person stop? Did the person get pushed? Was the car dragged? There's experts that look into that type of shit. There's people that study tire marks, or, you know what I'm saying, in a scene. There's blood experts. There's all sorts of experts that look into these things during an investigation. So they probably haven't gotten all that shit back from all the different types of experts that they had, working on the case. They just put out one thing, which was the medical examiner's report, I believe. And that's it. Or a police report. I forget exactly what it was. But that doesn't mean that they closed the case.
gave out a lot of stuff.
But what does it matter anyway?
And now all of a sudden it's open again? What is it open for? That's
You
what
mean
nobody seems to
FOIA? Yeah, exactly. They wrote it on screen. I didn't see that. You Trevor True Crime, don't know what a FOIA request is. Yeah, exactly.
And now all of a sudden it's open again? What is it open for? That's what nobody seems to be able to get an answer on. What makes it open? Is it open because
it's not open again? It was never closed. They didn't open it up again. They just never closed it. Oh my God, dude. What does it matter anyway, though? I don't even understand.
Or is it open because there was a problem with the car? Why all of a sudden is it open again? Because I could have sworn
they might be having somebody who specializes in drownings. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the case. I mean, there's so many different things that can be happening for reasons that it's open still. Not again, just still. Why they haven't finalized the report and closed the case 100%.
They closed it a while ago. So I owe your main girl an apology and a couple of other people an apology because I fought with them saying it was closed. And I guess it's not closed. So, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know.
And of course, she had a fight with people over this instead of just looking it up and seeing.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to my channel. I just want to let you guys know, if you love me, then you need to hit that thumbs up. Dude,
that is the fucking manipulator's fucking credo right there. She did that to Pink So like back in the day when she started talking to Molly Golightly, and Molly Golightly, Pink, she sets up a live, puts Pink's name in the title without even asking her if she'll go up on a panel at Molly Golightly. At the time, Pink and Molly Golightly were not like friends. They were enemies, right? So she says to Pink, if you love me, you'll do it. Because Laura just wanted the views and the money and the attention that she was going to get by having Molly Golightly on her panel. So, you know, she figured, let me manipulate my friend, right, that I've known for 6 years. And, you know, say something like, if you love me, you'll do it. Because that's what manipulators do.
26% of my subscribers that didn't even watch my videos. So if you guys still want me here and you don't want my channel tanking, which it's slowly doing, I really need you guys to help me out here. Hit that thumbs up. Make sure you watch my videos.
Oh my God, dude. So now it's her subscribers' fault that her channel's tanking. Nothing's ever her fault. Nothing's her fault. Dude, like if you look at your numbers, if you're that concerned with numbers and trying to make it as a YouTuber on here, right? The first thing you need to do if your channel's not doing well is look inward and say, you know, what am I doing wrong here? What am I doing that, you know, what am I doing wrong? I remember even when I was friends with her and Laura would, you know, we'd sit on the phone and she'd be like, I don't understand why this person gets so many views and I don't. You know, I don't understand this. I don't understand. I'm like, I remember always just thinking in my head, like, dude, because, oh, God, like, really? You know, you need to look at yourself. Like, that's all I used to think in my head. You need to look at yourself, Laura. What are you doing wrong on your channel? You know, is it the content that you're putting out? Is it, you know, you got to look at yourself and see why that is. It's not your subscribers' fault for not pressing the like button. It's not anybody else's fault. It's not your haters' fault for talking shit about you. It's your fault, dude. You need to change your behavior. That's what's going to help you. But I don't know at this point if that'll even help you.
Make sure you subscribe and just love me. That's it. That's all I ask. Yeah, I'm down like 119 subscribers. I'm like, did I miss something? Did I do something so wrong that everyone's like unsubscribing? I'm like, damn, my channel's dead.
Yeah, Laura, you got in a fight like just 2 weeks ago, right? With, I don't know when this clip is taken from, but I'm just speculating here, but like you just got in a fight with Queen Bee, right? So you might have got 100 subscribers from becoming friends with her, but then once you got in the fight with her, because you fight with everybody, you argue with everybody, it's all you do. You know, 100 people that like her and think you're an asshole probably unsubscribe from your channel. So, but she's like, what did I do?
Tanking. Must have told some truth. I'm telling you, I don't know what I did. You would think I did something horrible, and all these people like mass exodus.
Well, you did lose a lot of Patreons. I don't even know. I don't know the full story. It's like I see a lot of her people that were with her for a long time. You know, Huck. We got Anastasia, Lab. You know, they were with her for a long time, and they just recently left. I don't care why. You know, it doesn't matter. It's their business. I don't know if they left together, they left you know, separately, whatever their, you know, main issue was. I know at least with one of them, Laura talked rudely to them. You know, so they had enough shit, and I understand that because she does that a lot. You know, I think that's probably for a lot of people, that's probably the reason why they leave, because they'll say something to her she doesn't like, and then she'll just go off on them and be really rude and disrespectful to them in front of her entire chat. And it's just like nobody wants to be talked to like that, you know, like they're shit. So, but either way, like, you know, like again, Laura, you have to look inward and ask yourself, like, why does this keep happening?
My video views are down. I think it was 49% from non-subscribers and 22 or 26% from subscribers. I was like, damn.
Wait,
my subscribers don't like me.
What was it?
People like mass exodus. My video views are down. I think it was 49% from non-subscribers and 22 or 26% from subscribers.
So her view, where did she even find this shit, dude? Where do you find this information? I guess in the analytics, right? Let me see mine. I'm just curious. I don't fucking ever look at this bullshit, but I'm just curious to see, where do you find this information? I don't look at any of this shit, dude. Like, I don't fucking care enough to sit there and look at my fucking analytics, dude. I got better things to do with my time, but just out of curiosity, because I don't even know where she gets these, you know, statistics from. Why is my internet going so slow today? Let me just play the rest of this.
It's like,
here.
damn, even my subscribers don't like me anymore. It's going to always depend on the case. Still, I don't think I've ever had this much of a drop in a long time.
Whoa, what is this? Oh, shit. Oh, here's what I wanted to show you guys, right? This is actually pretty funny. So the other day, honestly, that's me too. I saw things that weren't okay with me. Yes, a certain someone does get things wrong and I had to correct them. Yeah, everybody does. So yeah, I pulled this up and I forgot. I want to show you guys this because I thought this was pretty funny. So we all know this is, dude, I swear to God, I saw this yesterday. No, was it yesterday or today? Totally by fucking accident. Totally fucking by accident. Okay. I must have had her fucking thing open in my web browser, her website. Like, so I'm in my web browser today and I'm going through, the windows and everything. And I see this and I scroll down to the bottom of her fucking page. Okay. And look at this. This just happened to fucking be there. I was like, dude, sometimes I swear to God, like things just happen. It's like divine intervention. Oh, that's why my thing's moving so slow. I just thought this was interesting. Okay. So this is one of the reviews, right? That's on her website. Laura, this is my first time ordering and I'm beyond happy with my order. You are truly an amazing being. Okay. They all smell beautiful, natural, and soothing. You made me feel important. I absolutely love my entire package and I am forever grateful. Look at this. Look at the name. You guys see that? I just noticed this. You guys see the name right there? Kayla? Yeah, well, no, yeah, Anastasia, yeah, aka Laura, right? Because I think all the reviews on her site were written by her. But Kayla was also the name of the person who supposedly messed with her wish list, her kids' wish list. Yeah. If you read the reviews on her site, because then I started flipping through. In the clip you were showing, she has a sub called Kayla too. Does she? Interesting. Yeah. It's just kind of interesting. Okay. I don't know who would write this in a review. You are truly an amazing being. Like, what? That just sounds like something she would say. But I just thought it was interesting that I was like, oh, look at that. One of the reviews on her site, the person's name is Kayla, spelt the right way. Spelt the same way. Okay. And supposedly the person that messed with her thing was named Kayla, but spelled with a C, allegedly. I just thought it was interesting. What's the chances, That's not a very common name, is it? Like, I don't know. It's just weird. But like that review totally sounds like it was written by her. But if you read the other reviews, they all sound like they were written by her. I know she wrote them on her first website. Because like she had not even sold candles yet and then had like 20 reviews up there. So I asked her. So I was like, dude, like, where'd you get those reviews from? She's like, oh, I just wrote them for now, just to fill space up. I'm like, okay, dude, that's not what you're supposed to do, but all right. I ordered from this candle company, right? This guy, oh, I should show you guys actually. This guy, I'm trying to find my studio because I want to see these analytics, but honestly, who really gives a shit about my analytics, right? So this guy, I'm actually gonna share his website on here. Because I love this guy and I want everybody to go buy stuff from him. He's awesome. This guy, if you're gonna like watch, if you want to learn how to make candles, I'm telling you, this guy is the guy to go to. Hold on. Black Tie Barn Candles. I'm gonna share this with you guys. Let me just grab his web link and then definitely check him out. So he, some people are like fucking assholes because they don't want to share their knowledge with people, because they're afraid of the competition and stuff. Like, I've never seen that. That's what I'm saying. Life Rewinded. I never saw Kayla spelled with a C ever, dude. Like ever. I didn't even think you could do that, but that's what she claims. It was Kayla. And I said the only person that would misspell it like that is Laura, because as she spells like Alicia, like I don't know, dude. Like, she doesn't know how to spell anything. So, but just saying, just saying. She does have a lot of troll accounts. I caught her with one because I didn't show up in the chat, but she had a screenshot, LOL. Then she DM'd me demanding I lie and say, never mind, I saw it. Oh, Anastasia, one time she asked me, I forget the troll name. It was Wendy something. Wendy's Thunder Thighs, Wendy something. I forget the name of it. And she asked me if I could go in her chat and troll for her. So she wanted me to come in her chat while she was live and use that account to comment in there because that was her troll account. So she gave me the password and everything and the email, and I signed in. I don't remember it now, but I signed in and she asked me to go troll in her chat for her. And I was like, oh my God, Laura, really? Really? You fucking kidding me, dude? Yeah. So I believe it. She has tons of troll accounts, like tons, but she always tries to act like she doesn't. So I just put the, hold on a second. I just put the link to this guy's company in there. Did I? I think I did. Sorry, I just had to walk away for a second. I need to plug my laptop in. Give me a second. Okay. So that's the guy's name. Hold on a second. That's the guy's account. I'm sorry. I could put it back in there. Let me do it again. I think I copied and pasted it. So this guy, he's awesome, dude. But I just want to show you what a real, person's website looks like. This guy's awesome, though. He really is. He's a wellspring of information. He really shares his knowledge in depth and gets technical and shit. And he was the first. His videos were actually the first ones that I watched. So he started selling this brand of wicks that I wanted to try. So I ordered from him, and I just couldn't believe. I was so impressed with the response that I got from him, because when he sent it to me, right, I ordered 25 of 4 different size wicks, and he sent them to me, and 2 of them were wrong. They were 12 instead of 25. And I wrote to him last night, and I think he lives on the West Coast. So first of all, I got the order super quick, but then, okay, he sent me 2 of the wrong thing. So I messaged him last night figuring he'll get back to me after Christmas or something. Cause I'm sure everybody's busy. No, he literally answered me within 5 minutes and had a fucking label out and ready to go and corrected the problem. I was just so impressed with the customer service that he did it so fast, but he literally tries to answer every single question people have on his, videos. He's a really, really cool guy. So I really appreciate him because he's really knowledgeable and informative. So, so I emailed with him last night. So he corrected it, and he's sending me, instead of sending me, because he sent me 12, I ordered 25. So I was going to tell him, just send me another 12 and whatever. One is no big deal. I don't care. But he's actually sending me another 25 of the 2 that got messed up. And he did it like that, corrected it right away, sent me a tracking number. I just couldn't believe it. I was just very impressed with his customer service, But anyway, this is his website. So he just put it back up, and just look, it's so simple, but classy. You know what I'm saying? Very simple, but very classy. Everything is actual photos of his actual candles that he actually makes, with his label that stays consistent on every single one of his vessels, right? I fucking hate that word. I don't know why, I just hate that word. I think it's the stupidest word. Vessels. Containers, I feel like is a better word, but you know what I'm saying? So but yeah, just very nice, very, very nice, professional looking, and then just professional in general, dude. If you watch his channel is the same name as the candles. Oh, I didn't even look at his wax melts. He's got resources here, and then the wicks, and then his YouTube channel for people that also make candles. But look how nice his wax melts look. You know what I'm saying? Very nicely done, very professionally done. Just everything about it is, perfect. This is what a website should look like. Exactly like this. You should be able to just go, you click on it, it shows you exactly what you're getting. There's no questions. I wish I ordered candles. I'm gonna order a candle from him, possibly this week. Maybe I'll order a Christmas one. You know, he might have some left over. Who knows, on sale or something. But I definitely want to order just to support him because, you know, that's why I ordered the wicks from him. I could have ordered them from another company, but he actually had a really good price. But you know what I'm saying? Like everything's done very nicely on here. Perfect. It's not over the top. It's not crazy. It's just really nicely done. So just want to show you guys. Here's his about section. That's the dude behind the brand. My name is Wade. I'm the founder of Black Tie Barn. At this stage, I do most of the grunt work myself. While I currently do the blending, pouring, recipes, etc., there is never a shortage of help with other aspects such as labeling, packaging, shipping, etc. He's got, you know, I like his story about also how he started his company even. His girlfriend, I don't know, they were talking about candles one day or something. They went to the store. I forget exactly like the exact details, but they were shopping, and I think, you know, the girlfriend wanted a candle and he was like, oh my God, the price is like crazy. And, you know, she was like, well, could you do better? You know, could you make it? So he ordered a candle making kit, you know, somewhere, and then just took off from there, you know. So he was making candles for his girlfriend, and then it turned into an actual business. So I think that's a kind of, I like that because it's kind of like my, you know, like an accidental business. Like, you know, he had no intentions of ever getting into this business. Just like for me, like I didn't have any intentions of doing this. It just kind of happened. You know, somebody sent me a video and I was like, oh, that looks fun. And then it turned into something that I really enjoyed doing. And, you know, now hopefully I could turn it into more than that. So Black Tie Candle Company. Here's a link for the thing, you know, but apparently, I mean, I should tell this guy, hey, buddy, you don't know who Laura is? Because, you know, Laura's cornered the market on candles, buddy. I don't know if you're allowed to do this. But I mean, he just gives such great advice, like even just like business advice and, you know, just really, really helpful. So, you know, so you can see here, but I just wanted to show you guys the website because it's like, it's so simple. You know what I'm saying? That's like, you don't need to spend, you know, 1,000 fucking hours. Like, obviously, I've been looking at other people's candle websites, just trying to see how they're organized and such. And like, you could see the difference. That's I'll put it like that. But yeah, very, very cool. So I'm definitely going to order one of his candles. You know, they're not too highly priced, $25. I feel like that's a fair, you know, price for the size that he's selling and, you know, the fact that it's handmade and everything like that. So, and I was just really impressed with his customer service skills that he got back to me so quickly and like rectified the situation. I ordered my candle on December 3rd and nothing. From who, Band-Aid? From him? No way. I'm kind of shocked about that. He just, wait, who'd you order from? Because I don't know, how would you order? He just put his website back up like a week ago, I think. Him, and then there's this other guy named Stanley Handcrafted, and he's another YouTuber who like has a really big group. Actually, no, but Laura owns it. There's like over like 100,000 people, but you know, it's Laura's group. She owns it. She's the only person on the planet that's allowed to make candles, apparently. But yeah, so there's two people I follow on here. I'm all about, you know, supporting small business and shit like that. Are you gonna sell yours on Etsy? Hell no, girl. Hell no. I really don't want to do Etsy because Etsy takes such a ridiculous percentage of your profit that I think I'm gonna do Shopify because Etsy is ridiculous what they take for your, you know, the percentage that they take. It's absolutely ridiculous. So yes, I have to set up a whole new website, which is why it's taking me forever. Yes, Black Tie Barn. I love him. So wait, yes, See, I'm on Etsy and I hate it. They take so much of your thing. Plus, there's so much competition there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I'm not doing Etsy. I'm just not. I sold invitations on Etsy and I got like a couple of sales. I wasn't like all that much pushing it and pumping it and putting my time into it, but like they take so much of your profit that it's not even worth it to me. And I heard that they take even more now. So fuck that. No way. So stoked for you to put out the candles though. I'm not much of a faux plant person, but I'm a candle hoarder. Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting there. I think after Christmas, I'll have like more time to dedicate to all the testing and everything that I have to do. But I have pretty much everything I need now. You know, I have all the waxes that I feel like there's a couple of there's one more type of wax that I want to try out, but I'm pretty set with like at least the one wax that I want to use. I mean, you don't have to. That's another thing that I was laughing the other day when Laura's like, "Oh, the wax she's using is sucks." Somebody told me she said that. I didn't hear it with my own ears, so I don't know. But yes, they take too much money. But most of these people that make candles, right, on here, they use like several different types of waxes, you know, for different candles. If you go back and look at that guy's website, he's got all different lines of candles, right? And he uses different wax types in different candles. So, you know, it depends on your market. If your target market is the organic, you know, sustainable market, then you're going to try to use a wax that's organic and sustainable. I don't want that market. So it really depends, but I feel like you use a bunch of different types of waxes. So, you know, it all depends. Sorry about the noise. I'm just trying, like, my son's going to be home soon. Sorry. Can I get the stuff put away here? Everything's being hidden. This is only like half of what I have to do, but at least I got something done today. And I don't feel like a complete failure of a mother. Just kidding. Just kidding. Ho, 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 bitches. But yeah, if you need a third-party tester. Well, JP, here's the thing with the testing, right? I'm testing just to make sure that, like, this is why it's taking me so long. Well, first of all, I had to order everything, right? But I want to make sure that I'm making candles that, number one, aren't going to like burn too quickly. It's really mostly the wicks, you know, that's the hard part. You know, the tricky part is getting the right wick in the right container, in the right size with the wax and the fragrance that you're using, you know, because if it burns, you know, you could have a wick that burns too quickly or one that burns not enough. So it's like, you got to it's like the Goldilocks bullshit, you know, you got to find that right setting basically of everything, of all the components together. You know, you got to find the right combination of components. So that's basically what I'm doing right now. Like, I understand the process and everything else. And then, you know, obviously too, for me, I'm testing my containers as well, because, you know, just to make sure nothing happens to them. They don't crack. They don't, you know, because I'm making the containers myself. So I have to also put in a little bit more testing when it comes to that, because, you know, most people buy their containers that are, you know that are already been tested by people. I'm making my own. So that's like a whole nother thing. If there's people that are, you know, people that you should always test, even if you're a seasoned candle maker, dude, and you've been doing it for years, you should still be testing every time you make a different combination of wax, right? Put it in a different container, and then, you know, you have to test it. So I think I'm going to start off with a couple of different containers, right? Vessels, whatever the fuck you want to call it, just to start off with, and then I'll add more as I go, you know? But I think definitely after Christmas, I'll be like ready to, you know, tackle this and really, really be serious. Like, I had to wait for these candles to cure for 2 weeks. So, you know, just to test them. So that's another thing. You know, some of the waxes that you use, you have to wait for 2 weeks for it to cure. And that's other thing I have to figure out too. Like, how am I going to do that with the orders? I don't know, but I'll figure it out. So I got 2 more days and I can finally test my candles. I made them not last Friday. I think it was the Friday before last Friday. Yeah, right? No, I made them. It was 2 weeks ago, whatever it is. This Friday will be 2 weeks. So that's when the wax fully cures and they say you get the best scent. That's just that specific wax though. Other waxes, you don't have to wait that long. I mean, so that's like another thing I have to take into consideration. Any candles that I make that are going to take that long to cure, like, I don't know. How am I going to do that, you know, with people ordering them? And there's a lot that goes into it. What is a wickless candle? A wickless candle is basically when you just pour wax into the candle, right? Into the container, and then you use it for testing, right? So you could then, after the wax is cured, you put like a pin or a barbecue skewer or something. You poke it in the middle, and then you could basically just put any wick in there, right? Burn it for like 3 hours. And if that wick doesn't work, you could pull it right out and put another wick in there. Like try like another size or whatever, different type of wick. And that's like one of the best ways to test, because you know you're wasting wicks, but you're not wasting the wax. You're just wasting the wicks, you know? So you're not pouring like 5 different candles out. You're only really essentially pouring out one candle and then just using different wicks in that one candle. So it saves you, so you're not wasting all your wax, basically. What and who are you talking about, Ricardo? Who the fuck is Ricardo? What the fuck? Haven't sold any. What is this asshole talking about? Let's see. Ricardo. Hey, Ricardo. Hey, Lucy, I'm home. Yes, very okay. Just exposing fake subcontractors, not for real dealers. I already test many of those and fall apart. APPART apart completely. Money heist fraud. This is disgusting. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? What? Like, what does that mean, dude? I don't even know what that means. Are you drunk, Ricardo? Did you have some vodka maybe this morning for breakfast? What's going on, dude? You all right? You feeling all right? Yes, very okay. Just exposing fake subtractors, not real dealers. I already test many of those and fall apart completely. Money heist fraud. This. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Money heist fraud? I don't know what that means. The fuck are you talking about, bro? Why do I always get the people that like can't speak? So what you were talking about, me, the chief in the order, Dutch Lions Club, Aruba. Yo, dude. Oh, forget it. Just block that person. Do you guys remember somebody coming in here like that, like a while back? There was like another person that came in here and was like just not making sense. What, like, clearly English isn't their first language, which is fine. I'm just saying it's pretty clear that, you know, they're not from around here. Yeah, you could just block that person. I'm not wasting my time with that bullshit. I don't know what the fuck that was weird, dude. Money heist, blah, 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 blah. Somebody's fucking Google Translate is failing them horribly. That's what I got out of that. There's a show called Money Heist. It's pretty good. They also made a makeup palette based on the Money Heist. Oh, get out of here. Yeah, that was weird. Like, all right, dude, whatever you say. Anyway, guys, I gotta throw my garbage bag MGL shirt out. But yeah, I'll get there. I'm shooting for, you know, the new year. I'm shooting for the new year. I'm shooting for getting. Should I save my receipts? Probably a little too late for that, but I really have to hurry the fuck up. My son's gonna be home any minute. Sorry about the noise. Just trying to clean my mess up over there. I finally bit the bullet and bought myself a new beauty blender because I needed it so bad. So bad. But I refuse to buy just the beauty blender by itself because it's $20. So I always if you go to Sephora, and I'm sure they have it at Ulta too, they always have a deal where if you buy the beauty blender, I just want something extra. Like, so it was $22 for this, but it came with the little traveling pouch. And I feel like, you know, for the extra $2, I got something for my money. Oh, wait, I think it comes with the travel pouch and the little soap thing that you clean it with. And then this little rubber disc thing that you could rub, like use to clean it. So yeah. So I feel like I got something out of it more than just, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna put it in my own stocking for Christmas, but I'll just use it today. Whatever. Where's my phone? Because I need to carry you guys with me when we go out and put this in the garbage. Where the fuck did I put my phone? Always lose my phone. All right, so I should only have like another half day of wrapping tomorrow, and I think I'll be good to go. And I gotta get my husband something for Christmas. I don't know what the fuck to get him. He's so hard to shop for. Oh, there's. Hold on a second. What brand is it, MM? What do you mean? The beauty blender? It's the beauty blender. The regular beauty blender, like the original one, not the copycat ones. I only use the original one. I've tried so many. I'm like, there's something about the actual brand name, because I'm not a brand name person by any means. Like, I could find dupes of anything, but I don't know what it is with the beauty blender. Nobody's been, as far as I've tried, I haven't tried obviously every beauty blender out there, but as far as dupes go for the beauty blender, I haven't even found a close second for it. Like, there's no other sponge out there that I feel is even close to the real one. Like, I just don't. I don't know. There's something about the real one that just is 10 times better than, like, I tried the Real Technique ones, which got a lot of good reviews, and people might like that one. I'm not saying it's a bad sponge. It's just that there's something about the density of the foam and the way that the beauty blender is made, right? You wet it, you wring it out, and it comes down to the density of the foam, right? And how much it absorbs, and also how much it doesn't absorb. You know what I'm saying? It has just the perfect ratio of that. Some of them either don't absorb enough, you know, because, like, essentially I like that the sponge absorbs a little bit of the foundation. I think it gives you a more realistic look on your face, as opposed to just like a brush sometimes makes your foundation look painted on. And the beauty blender, since it's textured, right? Your skin's textured. I feel like when it, you know, it pushes the foundation into your skin a little bit better, if that makes sense. Because of the texture, because it kind of conforms to the texture on your face. We all have texture. Holy shit, I just noticed that my dog scratched the shit out of my wall. I don't know why. We have our keys hanging up on a hook in our house. And he, I don't know why, when he's in the kitchen, he's been going after the keys lately. And I just noticed that there's like all scratches all over. I guess he just gets bored when we're out. All right, hold on a second. Because no, I don't crate my dog. I just can't do it. I cannot bring myself to crate my dog. Oh, that's so horrible. Shut up. All right, now I can move. Yeah, I don't know why I can't bring myself to crate him. Like, I never did that. I never crated a dog. So he's basically locked in my kitchen when we're not home. I can never find a decent blender. Creative Witch, do they sell a beauty blender where you are? Where you live? Like the brand name? I'm sure they do. I'm pretty sure it's worldwide they sell them. I mean, it's expensive, but you look at it like this, okay? Because I remember when I was, years ago, I used to think to myself, like, I don't, like, why would you spend $20 on something like that? Or, like, the eyeshadow primer. Remember when, like, the eyeshadow primer first came out? And it's, like, $22, right? The Urban Decay, or it used to be. I haven't purchased that one in years because there's no need to anymore, Since then, there's been plenty of good primers that have come out that are cheaper. But I think the Milani one, which I find is probably the closest you could get in the drugstore, I think that they discontinued it because I saw it on clearance the other day. And I was like, no, I don't know if they discontinued it. They could be changing the packaging. So that could be why it was on clearance. So I bought it, even though I didn't need it. But anyway, I look at it like this, right? I use such a small amount of this is how I justify the high price, right? Of the beauty blender or something like that. Like the Urban Decay primer potion. It's $22, right? I use such a small amount of it. That $22, I stretched that for like over a year. I have for well over a year. That one little tube, that $20. I don't even buy the big tube of that because it'll usually like dry out and get weird before I could even use the whole entire thing. And that's from daily makeup use because I only use such a little amount of it. So to me, with the Urban Decay primer potion, you could buy like the sample one for $12. That's gonna last you a year easily. You don't use that much of it. The beauty blender, same thing. If you take care of it, you wash it regularly, and take care of it, and don't have long pointy nails like me that rip through them every time you do your makeup. It'll last you a year. So, you look at it like in terms of that, $12, that's not bad. I mean, $20, that's not bad. But most of the time, I would say if you're going to buy the brand name beauty blender, don't ever buy just a single one by itself. I mean, unless you have no choice. Always see if they have a package deal. You get something else out of it. So for $2 more I paid for this one, right? It was $22 at Sephora. It came with a little traveling case. A little plastic traveling case, which is great because it has holes in it, so it's vented. In fact, this is better than the other one that I bought because the other one didn't have holes in it. And sometimes when I would put it in there, it would like smell when I opened it. But this one has holes. It has ventilation, so it won't get like mildewy or gross. But anyway, yeah. So I got the little traveling case. I got the soap, the cleanser, and the little mat. So like, what I'm saying? So for the extra $2, I feel like I got something more out of it rather than just buying, the beauty blender by itself. Oh, that happened to me. My dog chewed. That's what happened to mine. My dog chewed it, and I have this thing where I won't throw away beauty blenders. I don't know why. I probably have every one I've ever bought. I keep them in this like tube. So just in case, because shit like that could happen. And like I don't have anything else that I could use. I don't like using brushes for foundation, and I don't like using any other sponges. Like I said, like I just can't find one that's comparable to the beauty blender. Mad Libs. I don't know how that comment got on my screen from nonsense, but I love Mad Libs, dude. That was like my favorite fucking thing to do when I was like in like elementary school. Me and my friends used to like sit in my room and just do Mad Libs for hours. But yeah, I saved them all because you just never know. The best was when I used to go to the IMATs, which is like this makeup show that they used to have in New York. I was wondering if they're going to have it again this year because I really would like to go. They didn't do it for the last couple of years because of COVID, and then I don't know, but whatever. When I used to go there, they would sell like a bag of beauty blenders for like, I don't know, $60 or something, but it would come with like 5 of them. So, or 6 or whatever it was. And I used to buy those. So I'd always have extras on hand. Like I would buy them there and then never have to buy them again for the rest of the year, basically. Like I said, there's just some things there's some things that I will spend the money on if I feel like it's worth it. And that's just one of those things where I just feel like I can't find a replacement for it. You know, I've tried. They had an elf sponge that I actually tried that I feel like could be maybe okay, but I don't think you wet it. So I don't know. Sorry. This is such a pain in the ass because, like, not only do I have to hide presents, I have to hide the wrapping paper. Okay. All right. I think I'm good. Now I gotta lock my son out of the fucking garage because he's so nosy. You know how many times he's like come running in here and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Why are you going in there? But today he won't have time because we gotta go. We gotta go. Elf primer is good. I don't know if I've ever tried that one. There's just a little tap it with the ring finger. What's that for to blend your your concealer in? I don't like blending my concealer with my hands. I don't know. It just never comes out good. What I do with my concealer is I blend it first with a brush, with my Real Techniques face brush. I just love the way that one blends out concealer for some reason. And then I, the first layer, the first little layer I put on, I always blend it out with the brush just to kind of spread it out. And then I always go back in and press it with the Beauty Blender. I don't know. There's just something that the Beauty Blender does that, like, I just love it. I just love the way it puts the foundation on your skin. Like, people are either brush people or Beauty Blender people. And I'm a total Beauty Blender person. I hate brushes. I've tried so many foundation brushes and I finally was just like, you know what, Leanna, you don't like foundation brushes. You know, they're great. Like, the thing with foundation brushes is that you have to clean them every time you use them, because once they get the stuff gunked up on them, like after a couple of times of using it, it's gross after that, you know? So, and it never goes on the same. And it's just like, who the fuck has time to sit there and wash a brush? But I still to this day just haven't found a brush that I like the way that it lays my foundation out. I just haven't found one yet. And I've tried a lot of brushes. I use less foundation. Well, that's the thing too, Melanie. The foundation with the Beauty Blender, because it absorbs some of it, you know, a brush absorbs a little bit, you know, of course, a little bit's going to stay on there, but it really just mostly spreads it out on your face. The Beauty Blender, especially when they're brand new, they really like absorb some of that foundation. So you're not like, I don't know, it just doesn't go on as heavy, you know? And that's what I like about it. I feel like with a Beauty Blender, you can control the amount that you're putting on your face a lot better than you can with a brush. Like if you put too much foundation on, because I've done that. I think we've all done that, right? You put like a little bit too much. What I usually do though is I go in the bathroom and I just grab toilet paper and I just blot it on my face to soak up some of the extra foundation. But there's a little tip for you, because I know we've all done it, where you just like put a little too much on, you know, you like miscalculate how much you need. But anyway, with the brush, I feel like it's really hard to control that. Like, you're just like smearing it around your face. The other thing with foundation brushes, right? When you use a brush, you're smearing it around on your face, right? And you're basically moving it, which also disrupts your skin underneath, because when, you know, everybody has flakes, right? Your skin dries and it flakes off. That's just natural. So it kind of like, you're kind of like lifting up whatever's underneath when you use a brush, unless you're stippling it on, which is, you know, would take you forever. So that's another thing I like about the Beauty Blender, is that, like, you know, you're just dabbing it on your face. You're not supposed to smear it around. I mean, I'll use it to spread a little bit, but very lightly, but like you're just pressing it on, as opposed to like moving it around your face like you do with a brush, where you're like lifting up the dead skin from underneath. Because I've noticed that too. If I use a brush, sometimes my face will look like flaky underneath, because you're kind of like exfoliating with the brush. So if you have dry skin, I definitely wouldn't suggest using that. Like, there's so many things in makeup that you just need and don't need. I don't like foundation brushes. Oh shit, I gotta do my son's laundry. Forgot. I put in the dryer. He has like, dude, this kid, I swear to God, I don't know what happens to my son's socks. Does anybody else have this problem that socks just like fucking disappear? I don't know where this kid's socks go, but like, I buy socks for him constantly because I can't find his socks. I don't know where the fuck they go. I don't know. It's like the sock monster eats them. Are you talking about The Ordinary? Yes, The Ordinary. That's me. Me and Melanie, we have many a discussion about The Ordinary. I love The Ordinary. They make some great products. They really do. Right now, what I use from them is their lactic acid serum. I use the niacinamide. Is that how you say it? Serum. And then I added another one. But, hey, what are you doing? I added the, I can never remember the name of it. Arginine. But I stopped using it because Melanie actually told me to use it with this other one that's called Matrixyl. I don't know how to say it. But she told me that, like, it works better with that. And so I actually was looking for it when I was in Ulta the other day and I didn't see it. I think I've only seen it at Sephora, the one she's talking about. So I got to go to, next time I'm in Sephora, I'll have to look and see if they have it. So I'm saving mine until I get that stuff, basically. I haven't noticed much of a difference with it. So I'm hoping that, that works. But yeah, I love The Ordinary. They make really, really good shit for really, really cheap. That's what I'm saying. Like, people like Molly Go lately, like, I just feel like, dude, you're such a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, paying all that money for, like, Chanel lipstick when that shit's on your lips, nobody fucking knows what brand lipstick you have on. But, like, look at the ingredients in those things and then look at the ingredients in a Revlon lipstick and tell me what's so much different. Making lipstick's pretty simple. You need like a base wax, right? Some type of wax, maybe some emollients. Some people might throw some vitamins in there, some vitamin E or some whatever. You know what I'm saying? Moisturizers. So you got some, you know what I'm saying? Something that'll moisturize, or be emollient. I think that's what I said, right? But like, there's not much that goes into it. Some dye, some coloring, and then that's about it. So like, why would you spend $70 when you could find just as nice of a color in the drugstore? It's really, for me, it's about the formulation. If I like the way that it feels on my lips, because I never expect a lipstick to last more than like, I don't know, an hour at tops, I mean, a shiny lipstick's not going to. All right, I'm getting a phone call. Mismatched socks. Hold on. Oh, he just fucked me up. He just fucked me up. Can you guys hear me? I'm getting a phone call, so my phone's ringing. Hold on a second. Can you guys hear me? Did I freeze? I think I froze. Oh, shit. Little piece of wrapping paper. I'm going to make sure there's no scraps anywhere. I think I'm good to go. All right. Hold on a second. Do. All right. I don't know if you guys. Oops. Oh, shit. I don't know if you guys were able to hear me. Sorry. I was getting a phone call. I was on my phone. But I do have to end this because it's like almost 3:00. My son's going to be home. But, I didn't know if you guys could hear me because the stupid thing was not moving. So anyway, yeah, I do have to go though because my son is getting off the bus in like 3 minutes and I have to get ready to go. We got to fly out of here. But anyway, yeah, so I don't know. I'm just, there's certain things you spend money on. Maybe one day we'll do like a whole dedicated live to like makeup and like what you should spend money on and what you shouldn't. And of course, it's all just my personal opinion. You don't have to listen to me, but anyway, no, fuck Carmex. Ugh, I hate that shit. It's gross. Ugh. If it's like the tube one, that's okay. But the one that squeezes out of the little thing, no, that's horrible. Ugh, with the mint in it. Ugh, I hate anything on my lips with mint in it. Ugh. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Anyway, let me log off here because I gotta go. But I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good day. I'm sure I'll be back. Maybe check in with you guys. Oh no, you know what? I don't know. Maybe I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. But if I don't come back on here, I do want to wish you guys a very, 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 very Merry Christmas. And I'm sure I'll see you before New Year. But I will say Merry Christmas. Hopefully everybody has a good Christmas. Spend time with your family and just have fun. And I hope everybody gets everything that they want and their kids get everything that they want. So if I don't pop back on tomorrow, I definitely want you guys to have a very good Christmas. All right. And I'll see you guys later. I'm out.